yes. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Council of Creators, episode 66. We're getting closer and closer to that special number, 69. Well, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? I think we're going to be drinking that episode, I think.
I might get naked.
Here. Yeah. Chillmonger is back. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back to the show.
Hello, sir. I'm Chillmonger.
Yes, hello, Chillmonger. Omega is here for the first time. Welcome, sir.
Hey.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. And Sean is back. Welcome back, Sean.
Thanks, man. I always enjoy coming on and talking with you guys.
Of course. Awesome. Yeah, we were chatting before the show actually started. We were talking about Sony and the whole Kraven thing. And
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, at this point, I think it's fine that they're taking a break. You know, I don't think we need another spiderless Spider-Man movie right now because Madam Web tanked. I mean, Kraven looks like it's going to be a disaster too. I mean, Morbius. I get it. Yeah, Morbius. Yeah. Well, Morbius made more $1 billion. What are you talking about? They made so much money.
Right.
They re-released it. Remember, you forgot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all that money it made
in the international box office.
Yeah, like $3 trillion. Yeah, man.
I think Jared Leto just needs to stop making superhero-related movies. I just don't think it's his thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, then he's always going to continue to work and try something. Now, the real test is that Tron movie he's coming out with next year with Disney. Like, that's the real test. Like, is he going to be able to sell it? Right? I don't know. Because Tron is, like, there's a fan base, but I don't think there's a huge fan base for that.
Because the original Tron was back in the early 80s, right? So, I mean, the original fans are, like, at least middle-aged now. And, Hey, I'm just saying.
Most,
most of the original fans that saw it back in the day, in the theater, they're probably moving on to other things. And,
yeah, I'm 42.
Okay, I got you.
I
don't know, man.
You have no interest whatsoever in Tron Ares.
Somewhat, but I mean, I didn't even see the. Wait, how many other Trons were there after this first one? That's how interested I was into Tron. I was like, I liked the first movie, but after that, I was kind of done.
Wasn't there just one more after the first movie?
Yeah, it wasn't just Tron Legacy.
Let's see, Tron. That's such a good question.
Yeah.
All I know specifically, we had that first film, and then they were featured in some of the Kingdom Hearts games.
Yes, I mostly remember more from.
Yeah, I
forgot about that guy.
Let's see. Yes, Tron, then Tron Legacy, now then Tron Ares.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so one initial sequel, and then like 30,000 years later, another sequel.
Yeah, because Tron, $17 million budget for that first one, $50 million box office.
That's not bad.
Tron Legacy, $170 million budget, $409 million box office. I don't see Tron Ares.
I wouldn't.
I don't know.
With that box office and return, I probably would not have greenlit a third film.
No. And Jared Leto is, of course, playing Ares, who's in the subtitle.
Right.
Of course he is. So,
but of course, because
he's Morbius. Why not?
Right.
He's Morbius.
Yes, he is.
He probably swindled Disney into making that deal.
Yep.
But to say all that, I think Sony, focus on the Spider-Man stuff. We don't need Kraven 2. We need Madam Web 2. And Madam Web 2 would be the funniest thing ever if they did that. They're not going to, but it would be the funniest thing for them to go, let's do another Madam Web. Because technically that first film is just a setup. And there's nothing actually happens. Let's actually do something in the sequel.
Man, since we're getting this new Spider-Man sequel, like if he's supposed to be growing up, college, whatever. Sydney Sweeney would have been an amazing Gwen Stacy, I think.
People were saying Black Cat.
Black Cat too. Yeah. I don't know which one I would prefer, but yeah, she would kill either one of them.
Yeah, I think it's still a possibility. I don't
because
think
it's clear we're not getting a Mary Jane, right? We're just getting MJ.
Michelle Jones,
exactly.
We know what Sony's not doing, but what does that mean they will do? They're still a studio who own the Spider-Man rights. Does it mean we're going to get more Peter Parker than we were expecting. Tom Holland had had a movie every 2 years. Yeah. Homecoming was 2017.
Civil War was in
2019.
Yeah.
The Christmas movie in 2021, which was supposed to be a summer movie too. They're probably going to return to doing 2 movies. I keep saying that. Doing a movie every 2 years.
Yeah. Or at least somewhat close, because like if you also remember too, like 2016 Civil War, the film, then 2018 Infinity War, the 2019 like Far From Home, then also Endgame. Before that, then that, and then you get into No Way Home, and then that's it.
Right.
And that's been kind of quiet. And I understand because No Way Home, it's in such a way that okay, there's many directions they could potentially go with it. They got to figure this out. Because realistically, this should not have taken them this long to figure out what Tom's next move is in the MCU.
Well,
he should have
already part of the problem. He's free. Like his contract is up. It was like a 6-picture deal, and now he's negotiating for the next bit. He actually has some say-so of what happens with the story. If not, I'm not gonna sign. And he's got them.
Probably why it took forever for him to finally agree to something where he could say, "Okay, we're doing Spider-Man 4," but it took so long because he was like, "Okay, we ended on such a note." Almost make it $2 billion with me and the 2 other Spider-Men. Where do we go from here? And why is it taking so long for you guys to figure this shit out?
Like exactly.
The sequel should have already been in development back in 2022. It shouldn't have took till end of 2024 to go, oh, by the way, we forgot this is Spider-Man character we have to deal with.
They knew they had Venom 3. They knew they had Madam Web. They weren't thinking about, we're going to make Spider money. Don't worry. No.
Yeah. No, you're not. Not now.
These execs only think in the short term.
Yeah,
they were only doing it to keep the rights going.
Like that's exactly right.
Yeah, they were just burning. I literally, as I said in my TikTok video, we're talking about this. Like they were just burning piles of cash.
Yep.
They don't really care because they had all that profit from all the Spider-Man Marvel appearances. We can do whatever we want. Let's just see, because they're like, well, we can make our own universe. No, you're not, because you're not. There's no connective tissue to it. Oh, you have Morbius teaming up in a small scene with Michael Keaton's like, what the hell? What is going on here? There's no explanation.
Yeah. So you've got Morbius and Vulture, and then some sort of controversy about the poster being like a Raimi Spider-Man. That it was just all weird,
Yeah, and that's really falls down to that contract, because Sony was trying to have Spider-Man in their universe, but they couldn't because of because I really do think, as it's been very clear based on how Sony's been handling it, with Tom being active in the MCU and the deal between Sony and Marvel, they can't have another Spider-Man live action. They can do Miles and animate all they want.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, they would have already had a Spider-Man in this. I can tell you right now, if they could have used Andrew Garfield in the Venom franchise, they would have done it. I'm telling you.
For sure.
It would have made
I thought the deal was that if it's a Spider-Man movie, that Sony basically shoots the money and Disney pays for it.
It's 75% Sony funded, 25 Marvel funded. That's what the fight was back in 2019.
Yeah.
And then Bob Iger had to step in, and that's what they kind of decided to do. And even if you make 25%, if the movie grosses $1.9 billion, then 25% is
everyone wins.
We're all getting houses.
Yeah. I think the main thing is like that Sony was not allowed to interfere and have another Spider-Man contradicting what Tom's doing. That's why I think Sony pushed for the Spider-Men teaming up, because if Marvel didn't approve it, because pretty much if they're trying to get stuff done, it's like, no, we got the Tom deal. Okay, well, can we have them show up in his film? Okay, but
why can't we just have a Miles Morales origin story?
I think that's possible.
Yeah,
I think that's something they may do, but I bet it's something to where, okay, if you're gonna have, I bet if it's the moniker Spider-Man, I think that's why the Spider Noir is happening, because it's not Peter Parker, right? So I think that's the exception.
That looks really good too.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, and I'm hopeful for that. But I think Miles is like, you don't want to rush Miles, but also, okay, are they allowed to use Miles because he is Spider-Man? That's his moniker.
It doesn't sound like Disney has any plans for any Spider-Man that's not Peter Parker at this point.
Maybe, but maybe the plan is to have Miles pop up in the new trilogy. Maybe, and unfortunately they couldn't figure it out, or scheduling, or I don't know. Because once you bring in Miles, the indication is that Tom is done, and once you do that, you can't uncheck that box. Like, okay, Miles is here, even though he hasn't get bitten by the spider yet. In Spider-Man 4, hypothetically, we know he's not. We know he's running down the clock. He's about.
But if that happens though, and Miles shows up in the new trilogy, I think it's okay. We've had over 20 years of Peter Parker. So, if we get like a new franchise after this trilogy and it's Miles Morales doing his thing for, another 5-10 years, why not? There are other stories to be told.
The box office returns for Brave New World, Captain America, Brave New World, are the answer to your why not.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's going to be the question. Right,
but Red Hulk looks sick though.
We see what Spider-Verse is doing.
Yeah,
so that's animated, right? Yeah. So it's like, okay,
but translate? It's working. It's also working. We have to give him that too. It's animated. It's not making as much money, but it's working for the money that they put in.
The sequel made over $600 million. I mean, it crushed it because the first one made like 300. This one doubled it. So if the final film can get to $1 billion or close, that's massive. I think it's possible.
And it's not going to be the final film if that's the case.
Oh no, because they're going to do spinoffs. Because he's like, well, why? Sony, figure out how to do spinoffs. Just do spinoffs from based off of this. It's easy. There's so many story potentials. And this is, this guy, I think he's in the multiverse. This is Peter Parker too, right? You're Peter Parker
in every universe, man. I just let that guy front line because I'm lazy.
What's up, man?
I think Joypad made a kind of a good little comment here. It's like, we probably shouldn't like tee up Miles until we can show that Tom can be Spider-Man without any help.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. Tom has not been Spider-Man yet. So
like he just became him at the end of this last one. So I don't know. Like, and even then, like it's always been his story at the end of the day. But like, it's always just. It's so far removed from like any kind of classic Spider-Man kind of struggle,
right?
Outside of like the personal element to it, but it's always just like, well, somebody else is there. Can we just? I would love to just see him like cut. I mean, we left him cut off from everything, but like let him be cut off from everything and have to do something solely on his own for once. I think that would be something to see, because one of my favorite things about him in the comics is like he's kind of like the guy that goes like he's teamed up with literally everybody. Like he's been in every little circle, he's been everywhere. Like over the course of his career, like he's got so much experience and stuff, and we've just barely kind of broke that wall with him in this iteration, at least. I'd like to see if we do get Miles, because I mean we know he exists, he's out there, but like I'd like for him to have something to pass on, because I don't feel like he does right now.
Once he appears, the clock is on. Like he is a teenager. You can't just have him in a movie, then wait 2 years, 3 years for his next appearance, and then another 2-3 years. He's not a teenager anymore.
It's what happened with the Miguel actor in Cobra Kai.
Well, to be fair, depending on how long they go from where they introduce him to whenever they could recast. I mean, hell, look at Cassie Lang.
Yeah.
Oh God,
she's been 3 people so far. 4 people, 3, something like that.
Yeah, and let's be honest, the actress in Endgame who played her was way better than Catherine Newton in Quantum Mania. I'll be honest. I mean, it felt like Catherine Newton was
better
kind
movie.
Yeah, well, Catherine Newton was also just kind of like reading her lines off of like a page, just like
nice.
Who gives a shit?
All like stiff faced line.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Shitty. What were you gonna say, Chillmonger?
Imagine the negotiation for Marvel and Sony. They're gonna go, all right, so Marvel, you're just gonna get that little percentage. Marvel's gonna say, no, because now we got data. You tried Venom and Morbius, and Venom made less money each time. Morbius didn't gross anything. Madam Web and the other one I'm forgetting right now, Kraven.
Well, yeah, Kraven's about to come out. I mean, if that's to be believed, it was tracking what 15 to 25. Now they're saying no, it might be lucky to get 11.
Chillmonger, I agree with you to a point. Okay, I think that you're right. I think Disney is going to come at the negotiations like that. But who do they have? They need Spider-Man. They've gone through the Avengers. They have the X-Men. They've got the Fantastic Four.
There's your answer.
Well, it just depends on. I mean, look at the past 5 years of the MCU quality. I mean, it has taken a big dip. We're putting a lot of faith in the MCU to get the founding family right for the Fantastic Four. I mean, we're getting freaking Galactus. Come on.
Mm-hmm. First film, which I'm surprised they're doing it in the first movie.
Yeah.
Thought they would
and
wait.
Then the X-Men on top of that, if they can get...
Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Just to piggyback off of the Galactus in the first movie thing, we've already got the Celestials running around. Our universe has already kind of escalated to that point. So I feel like, why not? No need to pull your punches right now, man.
Right.
Go for it.
Yeah, $10 to $15. Sorry, not million. $10 to $15. Wow. It might.
Yeah, someone even said Kraven's like 16% of Rotten Tomatoes. I looked on there myself. Yep. Yeah, it's geez.
It first opened earlier today at 9%, so it was even lower. So a couple people were kind of like, maybe. It's funny because I see a tweet that literally says this thing is a huge waste of time. Then the next tweet you'll see from Kraven, I had a blast with this. I'm like, what is this movie? You get two completely polar opposite just conversations about it, but people are saying the editing's bad and the acting is horrible from everybody.
It's a Sony movie.
Fair point.
Yeah, very much
par for the course.
Maybe Sony can say, we didn't ruin Jessica Drew. Marvel, do you guys want to do a Disney Plus series with her or use her?
Right.
Well, that was the rumor for a long time. What was her name? Who directed what is it with Florence Pugh? Oh God, what is that?
Patty Jenkins.
No, not Patty Jenkins. No, I forget her name. Hold on, I'll
what
find
is the thing you said?
She directed Florence Pugh in a movie that got a lot of attention.
Olivia Wilde.
Yes, Olivia Wilde. There was that rumor that she was going to be doing Jessica Drew. That was the rumor because she was interviewed around the time of promoting that film. Don't Worry, Darling. Yeah, that was it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And she was asked, and she's like, but the thing was, the rumor was it was a Marvel Sony project. But then when she was talking about it in the interview, she's like, yeah, Kevin Feige probably had a sniper or something. I'm like, Kevin Feige? Wait a minute. So this is not just, so this is something more. Okay, what? And they were like, oh, this could be Spider-Woman. This could be Jessica Drew. Okay. And then we've not heard nothing.
Mm-hmm.
She said Kevin Feige's name?
She said, I think Kevin Feige has probably snipers on me, so I can't talk about it. I'm like, okay, with the rumors.
Hold on. We've also seen that with some of these Sony folk that think they're at MCU movies.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that's a good point.
I think Olivia Wilde would probably know better than that. Because
you would hope.
It's possible. But she's been in the industry as an actress and of course directing for a bit, so she's been around. But I don't know, man. This is weird. Then again,
I care about
hearing today Agent Venom, Sinister Six are done. They're not moving forward. It's like, well, no shit. Because they're not making any money. Why would you want to see a team of characters that are failing in the box office? No one would watch that.
Because up until recently, it hadn't dawned in Marvel's brain. They were content to just crank out all of these things that were not going to make them money. So it's just recently all of a sudden they had that aha moment. They're like, oh, right, we're supposed to be making money, not just spending,
not just throwing out crap.
Right.
Are we talking about Sony Marvel?
Yeah.
In general?
Yeah, well, I'm just talking about Sony Marvel and MCU Marvel too.
Because hell, with I feel like at least with Sony, they just got the wrong idea right out of the gate with Venom being such a financial success. Because I won't say critically.
Yeah.
Wow, it's
they got lucky
arguably
with
the most movie of a movie out of their movies.
The most movie out of a movie out of a movie. I mean, yeah, the first Venom made $856 million on a $100 million-ish budget.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the problem. They made so much money. Oh, okay, we don't need Spider-Man. We can keep the deal going, Marvel. We don't need Spider-Man.
But you need Spider-Man for Venom 100%. And the reason that movie made money is because people like Venom as a character. I think that the average normie that knew of Venom, they probably went to that first film expecting to see Spider-Man pop up somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Chainsaw, are you still on the box office mojo for Venom? How much percentage was it domestic and how much more was it international for that?
Oh, that's a good question.
'Cause
Yeah, I was
the
actually on the Wikipedia. Let me look at the box office.
Yeah, it's not about
here.
the average viewer. Like this was a huge international success.
I think
like,
that's
the people
thing.
Domestically, we knew that wasn't a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
So okay, so box office wise,
I bet it was more than 60%.
75% of its box office was international.
See?
Wow.
75.1.
You were tricking people
surprising.
who didn't know any better. They were there
Yeah.
for a Spider-Man movie. This has got to be Marvel, right? It's Venom. Oh, I'm gonna go see it. Right in
Yep.
between.
Well, I mean,
Endgame
the
and-
marketing leaned that way too, with like the stuff they cut out of the trailers, the stuff that they inserted that were like, "Oh, is there a Spider-Man in this universe?" And they're like, no.
Well, the Morbius did that. Yeah, Morbius.
Yeah,
was
Morbius.
like,
He's a
Look,
straight
oh,
up
I know.
trailer. They knew
they lied.
exactly what they were doing, and they were
Mhm.
playing so coy about it for a long time too, up until I'd say sometime after Let There Be Carnage, about whether or not that was even going to be a possibility. So there was always like, oh, what's in here that could, is it Andrew? Is it Toby? Is it whatever? That
This is
Which
the
is just
biggest lie. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
but yeah, like I don't
Did you hear what this actually is? Where this is from?
yeah.
That's from the Spider-Man Insomniac game. That
Mhm.
image.
Yep.
They
Right.
literally pulled where they put the suit on and then took a photo.
It's ridiculous.
Wow, come on.
Oh,
They
man.
couldn't Lord.
Yeah,
They
in
couldn't
the
hire
first,
the
that's
artists
in
to
the
do
first
that?
Morbius trailer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's other like stuff like this. I guess there's like a shot of like Osborn Corp or something, which is not in the movie at all either. It's like, okay, guys.
Yeah, they did not as egregious of stuff, but in the Venom marketing, there was a lot of that too. Just not like that, but they were always playing with that expectation because they knew, at least the people that did know.
Oh yeah, he did say he was Venom in the trailer. Oh, he did. I forgot about that. In the movie, yeah, in the marketing too, but in the movie, he's like, "I'm Venom." It's like, no, I'm just kidding. Like, did you watch the Venom movie? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I was like, what is that? How do you even know he says that?
I guess he saw the Venom movie. I guess Morbius is in our universe, and
He's
saw
like
the Venom
creeping
movie.
on him in CCTV footage.
He should have said, "I'm going to show you Madam Web." Just kidding. I don't want to scare you too much. Yeah, that'd been funny. Like,
I've had
No,
so many times where I've almost clicked on Madam Web on Netflix just to see, but I was like, nah.
Don't waste your time, man. Like, I seriously, the movie is literally a setup movie. Nothing happens.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I know.
It's not worth your time, man. It's not. It is hilarious. It is, because it is hilariously bad, but it's not really worth your time.
Is it even funny bad? I don't know.
No.
I don't even know if I would say it's
Well,
enjoyably bad.
I'll tell you this much. I saw this audience reaction of someone like filming in a theater. They didn't give a fuck. And there's like, I don't know how many people were there, but it's to the shot where she's in the wheelchair and she's sitting there, and then it cuts to her, the camera, and she's lost her sight. She's lost her vision, and everyone's just laughing. I'm like, oh God. And then there's a shot, I guess, with the girls come in. I try to forget the movie, honestly, so I don't fucking remember too much how this gets to this point. But apparently there's like this one time where they're like, only family could be in there. She's like, they are my family. And the people start laughing again. Like, oh God. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, I try to
What are we,
forget
some
that.
kind of Madam Web?
Oh yeah. I had it. Yeah, everyone was trying to. I was dying every time the bad guy was like, yeah, because the ADR, exactly. That's the worst thing. Every line he has is bad ADR, and there's times where his mouth is moving clear as day, and the words are not matching. They didn't even try to hide it.
That's
the
in a
worst.
feature movie, in a feature Hollywood. That's just sloppy, man. Come on.
It's bad. It's really bad when you consider back in 2014, Michael Jackson's hologram performed a brand new song in front of like a theater of people, and his ADR, like all of that stuff, was on point in 2014.
But a Sony Marvel film can't figure it out. I literally
Exactly.
Yesterday,
What was the budget of Madam Web though? Like $5?
Let's see. I literally watched last night because I'm doing like a new series on the channel where I'm like reacting to fan films, and I saw this Spider-Man Hunted, and I think it's the credits don't say it, but there's a guy playing Kraven in this fan film, and I think it's someone else doing the voice for him. Like you could tell it's ADR, but like it's definitely better than Madam Web, which is an actual studio film in a fan film did a way better job.
From my understanding, and keep in mind my understanding of film, what goes into film is very, very limited. But ADR is like
100 million.
Yeah, well, but I mean, it's like they have it down. They know how to do their job. You
would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's common practice. They've been doing it for decades.
Yeah,
ADR.
Yeah,
but yeah, Sony didn't give a fuck. But yeah, so the budget was like they say the budget net is like 80 million, gross is 100 million budget. The box office hit 100 million .5. I'm surprised it made 100 million. I'm shocked that it made 100 million.
And that was
Madam Web. Money go?
Yeah, Madam Web.
Where'd that lost so much money.
Because that. I mean, it's not like
how much money.
Where did they spend that? Like, was it on the cast? Because I don't think it was in the movie.
Well, and how much did they spend on the marketing too?
Well, that's usually not in your budget.
Yeah,
well, of course,
it's separate. Yeah, I would say they probably spent. No, they probably didn't spend a lot because if I remember correctly, they didn't hardly market Madam Web at all because they knew it was going to be a train wreck. So they didn't do anything. It looks like so it came out President's Day weekend, so there's an extra day. It made 17 million opening weekend.
Embezzled
money. But yeah, so 17 million when you include President's Day weekend to an extra day. 17 million opening weekend.
Mm-hmm. Did it really have one trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
one trailer and then a bunch of like TV spots that were just because literally all the shots you see of the suited characters are from 30 seconds in the movie.
Yeah,
one trailer.
Yep.
Yeah. one too many.
Yeah, exactly. One trailer to rule them all. That's what.
One trailer to rule them all.
So we're hearing about this Sony. We're canceling everything. Not Spider-Man. We're hearing about it now, but they probably decided that during the Madam Web release.
Oh yeah. It's just finally trickling out to the normie people.
Man, well, we're not going to get that El Muerte movie. That one guy.
I know. I'm really curious about, even though I have no interest in watching Kraven, I want to know what the fuck they do with Rhino in this Kraven movie. So one thing I don't like I don't care about.
I have a unhealthy desire to want to see Kraven because that's not Kraven. You know what I mean? I just want to see how bad they mess it up.
Yeah, see a train wreck.
Yeah,
exactly. The funny thing is, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm sort of curious, but the theater I go to is kind of one of those really upscale ones where you get dinner and everything. I usually spending almost 60. I'm spending all total almost $60-$70 going there. So it's I kind of want to go there to see it, but I also don't want to waste my time on a crappy movie.
Exactly.
That'll ruin your food.
Yeah, really. You sitting there have I usually get this salmon dish that's really good, and you see in this movie,
exactly. You don't want to throw up your dinner. Yeah, you don't want that shit. That Kraven tomorrow at 2 p.m. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's no.
I almost want to change the subject. Is salmon in a movie good? Popcorn is the ultimate movie food to me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We've mastered it.
Oh yeah, it's like this. Well, like I say, it's a kind of a restaurant that you go to. They have all sorts of different stuff. I don't know if you talk to Eric Reloaded because we live I live 2 hours away from him. He goes to this place called that place I go to is called Cine Bistro. The place he goes to is Cinema Cafe, which is which is this kind of upscale. It's ritzy it is ritzy as hell.
If I had two guesses, what the name of it would be, Cine Bistro and Cine Cafe are the two guesses.
Yeah, the one he used to go to, Cine Cafe. I think the last time we went there was for Ant-Man and the Wasp. We all went together. So they actually have real food that you can get.
Eric's a nice guy. I really like him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there was a theater when I was living in North Carolina that didn't do upscale dinner, but they had you can order chicken wings, pizza. That seems like more of a norm for a lot of places. But
At my local AMC, there's a bar you can order a full bottle of wine if you want. You
might need that if you go see some of these bad movies.
Yeah,
you might need to be drinking a little bit.
I mean, bottles empty.
I mean,
I got actually pretty good. No,
I don't know why I decided to drink a little bit before I watched part 2 of that Crisis animated movie they put out earlier this year. It was not
brother.
good.
I couldn't finish part 1. It was just
part one's pretty solid in my opinion. But yeah, there's a lot of like errors as you're going through. Like, but the part 2 is bad. Like it's bad. And and I drank before then because I heard it was bad. Like, I need to drink before I watch this shit. But yeah,
I think I got a beer when we all went to go see Alien Covenant.
Okay.
That deserves at least one beer.
Oh yeah, it was me, Eric, his brother Cyber Ninja, and a couple of our other friends. Oh god, we were all just kind of looking at each other like, okay, are we gonna walk out or not? And by the time the movie was over, it's like, dude, I thought we were ready to walk out. I was like, wait, you too?
Man, I've not had that strong a desire since like Halloween 2, Rob Zombie one.
Oh wow.
But I got it. I understand.
I was so mad at that movie, man.
That's a good question. Now, have you ever walked out of a film in a theater?
Yes,
I've not personally, but what was it?
Yeah, but not because of the movie.
Oh, okay.
I'll say. I know I have.
Back in the day when I was a kid, I went to go see a movie called Alien Nation, and I was about maybe 30 minutes in it, and I was like, nah, I'm done.
Alien Nation?
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Let me look this up.
It was a show back in the 80s. I used to love that show. I forgot they had a movie.
1988.
The show was actually better than the movie. That's why.
Oh yeah. That's why I never saw it, because everyone said the movie was bad. I was like, well, never mind. That and at the time I was like, what? Wait, you said 88?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
I was 6.
James Caan. Okay.
Oh yeah, the show was great.
Oh, maybe Tinker.
The movie.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, the movie was. Yeah, I'm starting to remember now. Like I said, I was like 6. There were people were saying the movie wasn't great, so I was like, yeah, I'll stick to the show.
It may deserve a rewatch, all these years later.
Yeah, it's been decades since I've seen it though.
Yeah.
That makes sense, Mother. Yeah, that makes sense. I get it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I personally not walked out.
Now, when I first saw, what was this? I was about to say Spider-Man. I was about to saw Star Wars episode. Which one? Which one was The Last Jedi?
8.
Yeah.
Because it rhymes with hate.
I almost walked out of that twice.
Yeah, at first when I saw it, I was just seeing just the special effects because I'm a huge whore for special effects. I was like, oh, these are cool. Then when I saw it again with everyone else, I was like, wait a minute. Where the hell are they going with this? This is terrible.
I know.
Special effects were amazing, but
and have you guys? I'm sure you guys have seen the trailer for the Skeleton Crew, right?
Yeah, the show.
Yeah. So when I was looking at it, I didn't go any further than when they showed these kids in a residential like housing area that looks just like something that we would all live in. That's not what Star Wars is supposed to look like. You're not supposed to resemble your local neighborhoods. It just lost me. It pulled me out. And of course, when they jumped into the woods and stuff, it looked more on par with Star Wars. But you don't do it. You just don't do that.
We got woods in Earth also.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just talking about like how like Star Wars, they had like a whole neighborhood, like all in the suburbs, house, garage, driveway, things like that. Things that you would see in this world, not a galaxy far, far away.
One planet.
Bother me. Yeah, no, sorry, go ahead.
Amberu wore a jean jacket.
That's fair.
See?
Yeah.
That woman showed up to act that day, and she was not changing.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that's what kind of bothered me with Dune Prophecy, especially with this last episode. Like, I'm loving Dune Prophecy because I'm a huge nerd for the Dune lore and everything. It's just that, okay, this is supposed to be like, I think 10,000 years in the future. They have when they finally show the Landsrad. Granted, this is like 10,000 years before what happens in the movies and in the books.
Before Paul Atreides,
yeah. It's like, okay, they finally show the Landsrad, and it's like I expect it to be grander than this. This seems kind of small to be like the ruling houses of the known universe. So I was like, I mean, other than that, the show's amazing, but it's kind of like
I've had no interest in the show personally, but like I've seen some people say like some of the things they decided to show, or some things that some people were like, wish they left vague.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too because a lot of the stuff is from Dune. Basically, Dune Prophecy is based off Dune's Sisterhood, which I haven't read, but it's one of the books made by
his son,
Frank Herbert's son, Brian Herbert. Yeah,
which there's a whole type of
varying degree. Yeah,
there's like 3 sects of fandom. There's the Dune fans, then there's the Dune only Frank fans, and then there's the people that accept his son Brian and the co-writer, which I don't know. I mean, like,
it's varying degree. Yeah, I still like the 80s. What was that? The 84 version.
I finally saw that for the first time earlier this year. It's weird, but but there are some swings that he's taken in that movie. I'm like, all right, he's doing something. He's trying to switch it up because I mean, it's like I saw of course Denis Villeneuve's versions first, but I like I think
bad.
I think what he's doing here in terms of the 84 version, he's trying. He's doing something. He's trying to tell this condensed story. It's obviously not easy.
Yeah, because I've read the original Dune book. Oh, it is hefty. And they try to condense all of that into like a 2.5-hour movie.
Yeah.
And they didn't have the technology to do it like
with the Holtzman shields.
It's
just these blocky Tron
the boxes.
Things.
It's weird to see Picard in there too. Patrick Stewart. It's like
young Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, what's going on here?
35. He looks perpetually like 50 something.
The water bottle's back. What's up, Jacob? Welcome in, sir.
The water bottle.
The water bottle. What's up, man?
Hey guys.
What's up?
Hi. What's up? I might be wearing a Star Wars shirt, but I have not even had time or interest in watching Skeleton Crew, whatever it's called.
What's it gonna take to get your interest?
Time. Honestly, it's one of those things where like I like Jude Law. I like them not doing a Skywalker story, so it has nothing against it. I just haven't had the time to fully sit down and watch it. Also, I want to stream it because,
You mean you want to binge it?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, binge it. My bad.
Yeah. Well, as long as you're gonna eventually see it, I'm happy.
So it is good then.
It's fun so far. I like it. Yeah. I didn't like the last thing, but yes.
You didn't like the last episode?
No, the last Star Wars thing.
Oh, gotcha.
So, to me, just from the trailer, this Skeleton Crew just comes off as Goonies set in a Star Wars universe.
Pretty much.
They're not hiding it.
Assessment.
Okay, so if that is confirmed, I might give it a shot because Goonies. It's a fun movie every now and then.
It's very much so got those vibes, like young kid adventure.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
All right, I'll check it out now.
With
you guys have changed my mind.
Some mystery.
Yeah.
Mystery.
Jacob, have you seen Kraven yet? Are you gonna go see Kraven?
Yeah, I'll see it tomorrow. Okay. I'm going. What time is it?
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Did you watch it?
No.
No. Apparently,
everyone's destroying it online though.
Yeah, according to Discussing Film, Kraven the Hunter debuts with a 90% of Rotten Tomatoes, lower than Madam Web.
Yeah.
There's no way it's worse than Madam Web.
I mean, I don't know.
I feel like that's gotta be some hyperbole, but
probably it I don't know, man.
Yeah, I will be going at 3:35 tomorrow. Is what my time says. So
okay, good luck.
Oh no, there's that. Just from Inception, it was never a Kraven movie.
The Game Awards are tomorrow. So
yeah, I'd rather watch the Game Awards before.
Exactly.
All I can tell you guys is back in the day, Warner Brothers was like, "There's no way we can make a DC movie worse than Batman and Robin," and then they made Steel with Shaquille O'Neal.
The best DC movie ever made.
I wanted to see that.
I've seen that movie probably too many times.
It's a guilty pleasure of mine too, I have to admit.
I did enjoy it. I would be shocked as hell. Well, not in this upcoming thing that they're cooking up, assuming we get to it. But like if we ever got a proper
If we got a proper Steel in the DCU, I would lose my mind.
Steel over the Dark Knight. That is a take.
Steel starring Terry Crews.
Oh yes.
Tell me that won't be fire as fuck.
Oh man, I want to see Terry Crews get more work. I like Terry Crews. Let's give him Steel. That would be badass, guys.
With this
Might
Warhammer
be
thing
a little.
The Warhammer, yeah.
Yeah, with this Warhammer thing that's coming out with Amazon, people are saying he should be Vulcan Hassan, which is the Primarch of the Salamanders chapter. If you're not familiar with Warhammer, the Salamander chapters all have like black skin, not like this black, but black.
Gotcha.
Glowing red eyes, and they're like the most humanized. They're like the most humanized faction of Space Marines. Like they care about their civilians. Most other Space Marines are like, well, casualties of wars, who cares? But nah, the Salamanders will go out of their way to protect civilians. So it's like they're like really popular amongst the people who know Warhammer. Like my nerdy ass with this whole ass book.
I'm looking forward to having a gateway into it.
Yeah, I'm just excited that Henry Cavill's finally getting to do a passion project outside of The Witcher.
Oh yes,
we saw how that turned out. So,
I root for Henry.
Yeah, he plays these guys here.
Nice.
Okay.
I want Henry to find a franchise that becomes a popular franchise. If it's Marvel, if it's Captain Britain, whatever. I want it to be huge, and I want that to be like a 3, 4, 5 picture deal that he should have had.
He's in Voltron.
Is he?
Yeah, I heard about that.
He's in Voltron.
We were talking about that yesterday.
He is Voltron.
Yeah,
he's probably
all the lions come together to make him
to make Henry Cavill a giant Henry Cavill.
Yeah, if you wondering what it's going to be, what the Warhammer show or movie or whatever we're working on is going to be like, look up Astartes. Try to find the original Astartes. It's like a short film made by this one guy, which is amazing by itself. And that one guy who made it also did the work on that secret level episode for Warhammer.
Nice.
Okay.
Also, yeah, watch that too, so to kind of get an idea of what you're in.
How many episodes is that supposed to be?
15.
Secret level. Yeah, I
15.
think the first 8 are out now. I only saw up to the Warhammer when I was like,
I didn't know I didn't know there was that many episodes of it. When I saw more episodes coming, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's basically Love, Death, and Robots for
Sterling K. Brown is in Voltron. Okay,
nice.
I didn't know that.
I did, guys. I never thought in my lifetime that I would see. Is it a live action movie or is it CGI?
Live action.
Yeah, I would have never in my lifetime guessed that I would be seeing a live action Voltron movie. That was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid.
Same.
You know, now give me Thundercats and then I'm good.
I would love Thundercats.
Yeah, dude.
Do it. I don't know.
Do it just like Cats.
The cats. And they'll get the cast of cats to play the Thundercats.
Yeah, Taylor Swift could be Chitara.
Yeah, who gives a shit? Sure. Okay.
let's make her Panthro. They can gender bend it.
Dude, Ron Perlman is what's his name? The Panther.
Yeah, Panthro.
Panthro.
Yeah. You just need Ron Perlman as one of them. He is already a cat man.
Yep.
Ron Perlman probably be Great Yaga.
Oh,
you know, the old mentor guy that he could be Yaga.
Yeah.
This just got announced a few minutes.
You don't have the personality for Tiger.
This just got announced officially a few minutes ago. Fresh off the 6th to HBO.
Breaking news.
Penguin DC Studios has officially greenlit a feature film centered around Clayface.
Yeah, I heard about
Mike
that
Flanagan.
a couple weeks ago.
They better have a high budget for special effects.
Mike Flanagan.
Before we really get into this, there's just something I noticed. He gave us like Gods and Monsters Chapter 1, and that was January and almost 2 years ago. I don't think he's sticking to that because this was not announced, and we're seeing this get announced, and things from Chapter 1 they're not in development, right? So I think we should just ignore everything James Gunn gave us back in 2023.
I agree with you, and I just don't see it. A Clayface solo movie is cool. But it's like the Spider-Verse movies without Spider-Man. Where's Batman's got to pop up somewhere when Clayface is doing his thing, right?
At least we know they are there.
Yeah, it's the whole Spider-Man issue. It's like I don't care about a lot of these villains without the main protagonist. It's like,
well, what if Clayface comes out before we even have a Batman and Robin casted? I mean, that's messed up.
Well,
with this being
Joker
like,
movie was fine.
With this being in a world that's already kind of in motion, considering we got Bruce and Damian, like, at what point in Clayface's villain career even would he be?
Right. Well, that's
At
a good
this
point.
point, that's a good like reformed, struggling. Like, there's some fun stuff, but the thing that perked me up was Mike Flanagan.
Yeah, that's the big selling point.
I'm all for Clayface because we've never seen him in live action, have we?
No.
Yeah, wasn't he like Harley Quinn mostly just made up for the No, he wasn't made up just for the animated series. Never mind. I'm thinking of something else.
No, he was
point. Yeah, we got Creature Commandos,
Master of Disguise before.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
was Gore's right.
I mean, the thing is too, it's not saying exactly if this is. I doubt this is in the Matt Reeves side. I think this is probably based off the Creature Commandos.
It's gonna be Gunn.
No, I think I take that back. Because I was saying before, like, I don't really care about the. I don't think I really care about the characters before, the villains without their protagonists. DC's kind of doing a good job with that. It's just with Sony and Spider-Man, they're choosing the wrong villains to make a solo movie out of.
At least in this universe, if it is DCU, we know they're there. It's not this.
Mystery, well, because we had heard before that Madam Web had more connective shit originally, and then they changed it.
Mm-hmm.
So, what were you laughing at earlier, Jacob? What were you laughing about?
Something that I feel like Chillmonger needs to make sure to be able to post before asking someone.
Might clip it.
Yeah.
You'll find out.
I'm confused. Okay.
Are you really that confused?
I don't think he was paying attention.
No, I wasn't.
Doing this. Do you remember how he like leaked the behind the scenes recording?
I don't think it was leaked. I'm pretty because the actress also posted it as well.
Okay, leaked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there was people online. They were like, "Did James Gunn give her permission?" Or
did she give permission? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's the stupid narrative because it's the typical people
of James Gunn.
It's James Gunn.
That's all it is.
James was. I remember, like, I was actually watching a clip from his interview with Michael Rosenbaum last year. He did, and he's like, oh, so you since you've taken over DC Peter Safran, like, how has it been? It's like, well, it's like, it's the yin and yang. It's Twitter. People hate me before, and they've hated me since. People love me before, they love me now. It's gonna happen. So this is not surprising. Like, oh my god, did he really post this like without her permission? I'm like, okay, first of all, no. And if he was to do this without asking her, like, okay, can I post this? That's a shit dick move, especially with the head of a studio.
Yeah.
It's like, of course he got permission. And who cares? They're acting.
And to be fair, I'm pretty sure, all of that is still his property in the end, regardless.
Yeah.
If they're working on that project, whatever they're recording for, it's theirs to do with what they want.
Yeah.
Is anyone here offended by it or take James Gunn's jokes? Yeah, it is what it is.
No.
It'd be funny is if this was Kevin Feige who posted something similar to this, which would never happen in the MCU, I don't think. But let's say he did something like this, nobody would fucking bat an eye at it.
Not a one.
Because he's not James Gunn.
Because they'd be like, that's the best idea I've ever heard in my life. The MCU is back.
Gore also makes a very valid point.
Yeah, Borat too. Like, that's what he pointed out on Twitter. She's done some like really fucked up shit in that movie, but people are offended by this. It's like, okay, here's something to be offended about. This is her acting in a booth recording a show. If this was something he filmed of like a private thing she was doing, like a sex tape or some shit, that's different. This is acting in a project that she's being paid for to do.
It's a behind the scenes look, basically.
Yeah, and all he did was post this really weird moment, but they were pretending to have sex through audio. It's nothing.
That's how movies.
But it's because it's James Gunn, because of the tweets. It's all connected. That's the thing. James Gunn's a horrible person, and he's ruining the Snyderverse. That's all it is. It's all this bullshit.
Who's spearheading this? Is it Grace Randolph?
No. It's basically a bunch of people online that can't let shit go.
Okay. They can't let go of the DCEU to move on to the DCU.
No, they also can't, and like, I understand. He tweeted some really fucked up shit.
He did.
And he was saying some really fucked up shit, but here's the difference, people. He wasn't actually doing it.
Right. They were Halloween pictures.
Yeah, and if you say otherwise, oh, James Gunn's actually a pedophile.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Show me proof or shut the fuck up.
I mean, yeah, back in the day, he made like some really terrible joke about that.
And then he apologized. He lost jobs. He lost millions at the time.
Disney fired him right away.
Yeah.
And that was still also almost a full-on decade after those even took place.
Yeah, because I just remember hearing about a certain grifter channel, which I used to like their stuff, but not anymore. They were talking about, well, James Gunn said this, and y'all know. I was like, that first of all, that was like back in 2015. He apologized for it. Yeah, it was a terrible joke, and he hasn't said anything like that since.
But you know, a lot of these people that make it their daily routine to trash James Gunn, they take a lot of his stuff that he said back in the past way out of context.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah. And
if you were to read the full paragraph, you would understand. But like this sentence alone, okay. Now I can see why.
And I remember the narrative because there was people online back when he deleted his like years of tweets to get rid of it. People are saying, "Oh, he deleted 10,000 tweets. He deleted 10,000 pedophile related tweets."
No, oh my god,
he did not. He deleted his whole entire timeline of years.
Just like I don't have words.
People don't have time. People don't have time.
Intelligence that just siphons out of me.
Yeah. People are just idiots.
This is why
it's also people that either or obviously are ignoring what life was even like at the time.
Yeah.
Or we just weren't aware of what.
Yeah, especially back then. Hell, I made some like really bad jokes about like about rape and stuff like that. I mean, of course, it was just jokes, and now look back upon it, I'm like, oh my god, that was terrible. It's called growing, and it's called growing.
It's called society changing.
Jesus. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, like there's still comedians. There's still comedians like Bill Burr and like freaking Anthony Jeselnik still making really offensive fucking jokes on stage, but it's in the context of a joke. But you can't say anything now. I mean, look what happened from the Flash. What was his name?
Ezra.
No, not Ezra. No, from the show.
Shit.
Forgetting his name.
Wait,
Ralph. Yeah, it was Ralph. Ralph Dibny.
Oh, right. He got canned. Yeah.
Yeah, he got canned because he was saying some really fucked up shit online. He lost his job.
I think that's the most ridiculous thing ever. That you can't say like a personal opinion and
that was an opinion. He was saying some fucked up like shit.
Well, you're right.
On Twitter.
You're right.
And the question is like, was he drunk? And like, it doesn't really matter. I mean, he was saying it, but
I will say like the James Gunn thing, like you can quite obviously tell those are jokes.
Yeah.
That I'm not even sure about, to be honest.
Yeah, because some of that shit, you're like, what the fuck is he saying?
Yeah.
Oh, look at old school Eddie Murphy stand up.
Exactly.
You can't say that shit anymore.
No. Things change, unfortunately, but that's the thing. That's why there's this whole shift, I think, where you're always so scared of what you're going to say, because if you saying something now is okay now, but what happens in 3 years if that changes?
Yeah, you're right.
And then people are going to go back and look at that and go, "Oh, you said this, 3 years ago. This is bad now." But context, and the context doesn't matter.
That's why you can't judge a different time frame by today's standards. You can't judge the 90s by 2024 standards. You just couldn't do it. You know,
the 90s was like really bad.
It was well, yeah. I mean, it was a different time. People were more accepting for like people were more willing to joke around. Comedies ruled the cinema. You know, we don't see many comedies anymore because comedians are afraid to make comedies. They're afraid they're going to get in trouble and have a flop because their jokes are going to offend. That was never the a case in the 1990s.
Or if they're going to pull their punches so much, then they're not going to be funny.
Right? Yeah.
You think Deadpool 3 was a comedy?
I think it had comedy aspects to it for sure.
Deadpool 3 was a documentary that happened in real time.
It actually happened. Exactly. I agree. Also, too, the things that are being said in there, like Deadpool was getting away with shit from his first film, so it's not whatever. But think about like Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, I was just about to say Tropic
Yeah.
Thunder.
Barely skated on the radar, and realistically, that should have been blasted, but it wasn't because the context of it is.
Yeah, because the people, especially people like me, black people, were like, we got it. It was basically because it was a play on how they always cast a white person to play someone else who's not white. Like
right,
they'll have like Italians play Indians in westerns called spaghetti westerns.
Oh yeah,
freaking Yul Brynner was freaking the King of Siam into the King and I. So it's like it was a play off of that.
Was it John Wayne playing like Genghis Khan or something in a movie back in the day? Yeah, so.
Yeah, it was a play off of that. So they had him in blackface, and it was like there was an interview with Robert Downey Jr. He was saying like, "Man, all my black friends said, dude, you freaking nailed that."
Yeah,
I think there was Joe Rogan.
Funny. It was like it was a joke. We get it.
Yeah,
hey, no one's mad about it because he's making fun of something that we've been talking about.
It's the whole point. Is to confront the problematic nature of it in a way that's humorous, at least.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like trying to like hide that fact at all.
Yeah.
No, and there's
like,
so much.
It's like clear delineation of people that can't take a joke.
Yeah, that's why a lot of like racial jokes and stuff, I really don't mind if they're like told in the lighthearted, kind of just poking fun. As long as you be like malicious about it. If you be like straight up malicious about it, yeah, F you. But if it's just kind of poking fun, is that kind of like shoot, I don't know if I can. Nothing comes to mind at the moment, but anyway. But yeah, if you're just poking fun, whatever, man.
With a creator like James Gunn, he's doing Creature Commandos now. There's Clayface coming. I'm gonna get a grasp of what his humor is, especially with Superman Legacy. There's no one holding him back anymore. He's the creative mind behind this. So if he better watch out with how much he dips his toes in that tier, that level.
I agree with you because Superman cannot be quirky.
That's what I was going to say. Is like because I kind of mentioned this in my videos, is like right now, as far as we know and have seen as the audience, as far as the DCU is concerned, the only things we have seen is that give us any idea of what this universe is going to be like are the things that we at least now know, thanks to Creature Commandos, are being considered canon from the previous projects. Yep. And all of these projects so far all have the same sensibilities so far. So we only have like one flavor of what this is supposed to be like, and it's almost a little too close.
Holy shit.
That's how I would write it.
It's a little too close to what Harley Quinn's already doing in that show. It's a little too close to satire. So I hope that Superman comes and like cleanses that palette so that we, at least for me at least, I can feel a little bit calm knowing that we're going to have different notes.
Right.
Everybody's movie is going to feel different. Just unfortunately right now we've got our third James Gunn project and it's felt the same.
Fair.
Still good.
Yeah.
On an island, it's great, but like I don't want the whole universe to be like that.
We have to see more tone. We have to see more variety than just.
Unless Superman's the straight man in this, when everybody else is just doing crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just about to say, he's the straight man. He'll may say like some line here and some one-liner here and there, but that's about it.
Crypto's gonna urinate on something.
Yeah,
of course.
And it's gonna cut the Hydra the thing.
That would be funny though. Strong P. Why not? Do something.
Strong P.
The image that James released, where Superman and Krypto were just sitting on the moon looking at the Earth, that was really cool because that is the type of Superman like aesthetic that I've always wanted. Mm-hmm. They're just up there chilling, sitting on the moon, because that's just something Superman would do.
Why not? Yeah.
If we can get more things like that in the movie, and you make Superman who he is supposed to be, then I think we could have a winner on our hands. Hopefully,
I think that's good. I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of the point. Superman's kind of, while he's got all that power, juxtaposes a world of chaos in a fun way.
That's what Man of Steel didn't understand. They could have had the world just the way it was, but if they would have written Superman differently, it would have felt more like
Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If they would have written Superman like Superman in that world, it could have worked well. I think
it would have made the second one even more interesting if we had set him up that way too.
Yeah. I think if they would have done that, I think that we would still be in this Snyderverse right now. We wouldn't be talking about the DCU.
Oh, that's just true. People will respond just like that. There's crimes. I mean, he's just chilling on the moon. Terrible Superman.
Well, I mean, there's that first image they released. The city's being
the whole,
destroyed, and he's just like, "Let me put on my boot."
He's like, "I guess I'll put on my boot again."
He's moving really fast.
He
is doing it fast. Like,
that means he was really, really delayed.
A little bit.
The camera was just really good quality. That's why it wasn't blurry, but really his hands were moving and everything. And that's why.
Yeah.
Hey, when you got super speed, you can enjoy all that time in between.
100%. So Naruto gave us some super chats earlier, and it was brought up. So there's an ugly Sonic.
Yeah,
have you seen this?
Yeah,
I kind of want that.
I
kind of want it.
Nice.
I kind of want it.
Oh my god,
it's so hideous. I want it.
It makes you believe that they did that marketing trailer on purpose just so that they could make it a little bit more.
They're like, they made that version. It was like, no, this is terrible. Let's change it to look at more like the video game. And then they said, like, okay, look, now let's put this out saying this is the new Sonic. When people,
I think what's even helping this more is that what was it, a Chippendale movie that had ugly Sonic in it?
Yeah,
this is definitely helping.
But now can Disney sue them?
Oh, fair point.
I don't know.
Fair. It's possible. I just love that they're embracing it, and it's like, we fucked up. We got
they put Sonic in the movie, in the first movie.
Yeah,
right.
You know,
True.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Well, they know all the memes. I even think they made a Chris Chan reference.
Oh my god,
they did. I missed that. Thankfully,
I think they did. I don't remember. I got to go back and watch it. I remember somebody saying they made a Chris Chan reference. Oh, but if you don't know who Chris Chan is, oh, you're about to go down a rabbit hole. You're welcome.
Exactly.
Yeah, something hole.
Did we watch the Invincible trailer?
Yes.
No.
Nope.
I actually haven't seen it. No.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just waiting for the show.
I don't care enough to watch it. I'll just wait.
For the show.
It's good
because the promo stuff seems to be spoiling shit, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, that's the problem. Unfortunately, with a lot of marketing.
Because I saw somebody say the first official photo release apparently spoils a big moment from the comic.
I'm not surprised.
Like, okay, well, I'm not watching the trailer. I don't want to see that shit.
I hate the internet.
Why is it? This is the photo they use for the Mike Flanagan Clayface.
Oh my!
Lego Clayface. That's funny.
And at first, I'm like, "What is that?"
Oh my gosh! He's just happy to see you.
He's really happy. He's happy
That's
to see Mike.
a little clay pickle.
Yeah.
Hey, he should be happy with Mike Flanagan writing him.
Hell yeah. I still think Midnight Mass, his original project, is one of the best things he's done. I think it might be the best thing he's done so far.
I'd say Midnight Mass is fantastic. I love Haunted Hill House.
It's so good.
I think Hill House is probably still my favorite.
I say that first season of Hill House is like perfect.
But as a Poe fan, man, Fall of House of Usher was
Fall of House of Usher was so good.
I'm also so sad Midnight Club didn't get a second season.
And the way they end that season, you're like, oh my god.
I know. And you're like,
and then all hope anyway. He's just like, it was like, hey, here's everything we were going to do. And he just released it online.
Yeah.
And
here's the entire outline for 2.
Dr. Sleep had no right being that good.
Yeah.
No
He's
right.
So good, man.
So yeah,
He's
Mike Flanagan, if he touches something, I want to see it. I don't care.
Jesus. Oh, the thing you shared.
He's a huge X-Files fan.
Hell yeah.
Of course he is. Yeah, we've seen that video before. Of,
I did.
They put Robert's face over T'Challa.
Chadwick's. Yeah. Oh my god. I just saw that. Just kind of scrolling through. I was like, what? I hate the internet.
Yeah. What? We all want to recast, right?
That's cool.
Oh my god.
Wait, we all want to recast, right?
What?
I mean, I'm
off of this.
Wow, he actually did leave. Okay. All right, bye. Okay.
That was a bit, right?
I But he's big on the train of recasting. Okay.
I mean, I feel like they should have.
Yeah, but I guess since we didn't respond fast enough, I guess he's okay. Whatever, man. Because he has a discussion all the time, and it's like, yeah, I get it, but at the same time, Marvel's gonna do what they want. That was a bit, I'm sure. It probably was. I mean, I don't fucking know. Anyways, I got this all weird shit on Twitter. But yeah, like that whole thing is like crazy. It's playing off of Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing.
Tom Cruise was one of the best parts. Oh my god! Look at that.
It's
oh my god!
Why is that? Who? What? How is this so well done?
Yeah, no, no matter how good it looks.
Look at that! Look at that!
I'm impressed.
I want to see this movie now.
It's called Watch Tropic Thunder.
Just watch Tropic
You know
Thunder.
what? We should just have the next Avengers movie. It's just nothing but Robert Downey variants.
There was a trend.
Yeah,
there was a poster
that would be
awesome. There was a post I just saw a little further down where it just had his face on everyone's character.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
That's funny.
Oh,
did you see where Jim Carrey was saying he would be up for a Grinch sequel, but he would only do it motion capture. He wouldn't do the makeup again.
I didn't, but I would love to see that.
I saw that. I was like, man, that's the whole like point though, is we don't want that. We like practical. But I mean, hearing the stories of him like learning like what do you do, like secure like FBI security torturing or just some crazy crap like that. Like,
yeah.
I
feel like if Tim Allen could have put on the Santa Claus suit again in his 60s, Jim Carrey could put on the Grinch suit again in his 60s.
They could probably come up with a way of him to like wear like a suit and maybe do some like digital makeup in post, but he's like wearing an actual suit instead of like all the makeup because they add like all that hair onto him, I think.
Yeah.
Because I know with Jim Carrey, he always said, because he's more or less retired, is like if the script's good, he's down for it. That's how he got role for Robotnik and Sonic.
Yeah, well, of course, he's playing two. He's playing two characters, so of course, like he
wasn't he saying today though? He was like, "Let's be real. I needed I bought too much stuff and I needed money."
Yeah, but that's Jim Carrey, right? That's
Dude,
Jim
that man
Carrey.
has.
Well, they also asked about like, well, you said you would only come back if the script was written on gold ink and all this stuff. It's like that was hyperbole. I was just being silly, but it's like, but I think he truly is only selecting projects that make sense.
That he actually wants to do.
Because I think at a point he was just accepting shit just for the cash, and he really didn't care. But I think he now cares a little bit more about what he's doing.
I do too, and it's great when you can actually afford to do that.
100%.
Yeah. So I've always been a big Jim Carrey fan. So whatever he wants to do, if it's a passion project, man, I'm all for it.
100%. Because I mean, the guy's done so much, they waterboarded him. Jesus.
Yeah, they did some I think they like really did with all the makeup. Like it was like pounds of like makeup on his face.
Wow.
My God,
that's crazy, guys.
But give me Ace Ventura 3 though, please. Come on.
Yeah,
make it a good script.
Okay.
I don't want Ace Ventura 3, but at the same time, I do want Ace Ventura 3.
I'd rather have it over another Dumber and Dumber movie.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd actually rather rather have Dumb and Dumber, but that's just me though.
The real question
but we've already had like a sequel like not too many years ago, right?
Yeah.
So.
Would you rather Ace Ventura 3 or would you rather Austin Powers 4?
Ooh.
Well, Austin Powers 4 is in the works anyway, right?
Really?
I mean,
for the last 15,
20 years, yeah.
They say it every year.
I would rather see a sequel to The Mask with Jim Carrey
Guru 2.
and Cameron Diaz. Oh God, no.
Not Love Guru.
Horrible.
Somebody, I don't know if it was on Threads or on Twitter that I saw. They were saying if the next Austin Powers movie should be a crossover with Black Dynamite.
Oh, I would love that.
That would be a lot of fun.
That would be so funny.
That'd be fun.
There would have to be a Doctor Wu involved somehow.
Fiendish Doctor Wu and Doctor Evil team up. They'll put the Austin and Black Dynamite against each other. Then they find out they've been played.
Just they'd be like,
man,
it'd be like in a sense like Godzilla X Kong where they fight Mechagodzilla in the third act. Oh, they're fighting each other first. Now they got to team up in the third act.
And they find out the links of kung fu treachery that Dr. Wu has. Like, yeah, that would be great.
Yeah,
I would love that. Black Lightning is such an underrated movie. I love that movie so much.
100%.
You mean Black Dynamite?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Black Lightning is
Black Lightning. That's the Arrowverse.
To the community.
My word.
God, I miss that show, man.
Yeah, I'm about to go watch that again soon when I get back from work.
I didn't never finish it.
Oh,
really?
dude.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, granted, it does kind of fall apart in the last part.
The last episode.
I mean, in like the last half of it, it does kind of fall apart a bit, but not.
Yeah.
I thoroughly love that movie.
It's definitely one of the more consistent shows.
I mean, yeah, it did have a cartoon on Cartoon Network for a while.
Did it?
Oh, so yeah.
Oh, you know,
yeah, it did.
Adjacent.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I think it was a sequel to the movie, and they just kind of went, basically just your standard cartoon shenanigans or whatever.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now. Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Cartoon Network. I was so disappointed because I was following them on Facebook at the time. They'll say, Black Dynamite was not picked up for a fourth season. Everybody was like, "Oh, come on!" I was.
But yet, Mike Tyson's mysteries were going strong.
Mike Tyson's mysteries.
Not lying.
Oh my god, that's funny. Man. Welcome back to the show. Tyler is here, and from Was It Good Though podcast. Welcome.
Hey.
What's up?
What's going on?
I was rearranging my Blu-rays.
Oh, please do, Tyler.
I was rearranging while you guys were talking about Black Dynamite and Black Lightning.
The same character, right? Yeah, I think it's the same.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Close enough.
Black Lightning lights the dynamite.
There
you go.
There is that like whole subgenre of like African American characters that have lightning powers. It's like a very large genre.
I was about to bring it up.
I like lightning powers. Every time I play like a wizard or whatever, or any TTRPG or a game or whatever, I always pick lightning powers because lightning is just cool.
It is cool.
And it'll kill people faster, so it's a smart idea.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, man, chain lightning, that's hell of a spell, man.
Yes, chain lightning's a great spell. Like, no shit.
Why not? Like, lightning's the way. I personally pick lightning. Why not? It's cool shit.
Are we still
like
getting
Emperor
that Static
Palpatine.
Shock movie, by the way?
I hope so.
That's DMG.
I hope you get a live action Static. I need to see Virgil live action.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Would we get a live action Static Shock before a live action Miles Morales?
Probably.
Ooh,
Probably.
Yeah.
The way Sony
DC's
moving.
gonna beat the Marvel to the punch for once.
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean, like I
They
would love
said
Miles,
it wasn't
but
canceled, but we also haven't heard anything.
Well, we haven't heard
in
anything on
forever.
like a lot of the DC stuff that James Gunn announced. Like, we've not heard nothing on what's happening.
Well, he
with,
didn't announce that. That was announced pre him.
Well, I'm talking like about like he announced the whole Gods and Monsters thing. Like, we're doing Authority. We've not heard much on Authority at all.
Like
We've not
Booster
heard anything on. Yeah, Booster. Like, don't know.
See, I think James is making a mistake by introducing these lesser known characters. You need to establish your more well known characters. So obviously at this point he said that there is no Justice League. You need to basically do these people coming together, and then it would explain how you form the league. Basically, just redo bits and pieces of like the first 2 episodes of Justice League. The cartoon.
Set it all up.
I saw something. I don't remember. I didn't see what the interview was from. I saw someone saying that like the kind of, I don't want to say blueprint, but like the world obviously has been in motion, but as far as like the Justice League is concerned, they're looking at kind of like the way things formulated with Frontier.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a good way to go.
I can see that working. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blade. I mean, at this point, we'll get Static Shock before Blade.
Yeah.
It's only gonna be one Blade.
One of the movies I was alternating through was actually Blade. I was going through my Black Friday purchases. I actually got Blade on 4K.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Black Friday, Cyber Monday purchase.
I would, if I were a betting man, I would place money on the fact that Wesley Snipes is going to reprise the role of Blade in a Blade movie.
I hope not.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised in Secret Wars at this point.
I hope
Yeah.
not.
That's
At this point, yeah.
We don't need that.
I mean, yeah, because at this point they don't know what they're doing from Mahershala.
Yeah, I think he's
But-
pretty much out of it.
He is. He's done. But in
Yeah,
the
he's
theater,
he's gonna go do other stuff. By the time they actually get something in, he's gonna be unavailable.
Yeah, like he's in the new Jurassic Park movie, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna do Jurassic.
So
And-
the report said he only accepted that because Marvel's like, we're still not ready, and they're like, all right, I'm gonna go do Jurassic.
yeah.
Park.
So think about all the years that he just sat there like doing nothing, waiting on Marvel. You know, nah. Mahershala needs to go over to DC. There's a lot of characters over at DC that I'm sure they would love to have an actor of his caliber.
No,
For
he wants to
sure.
play. He wants to be a dinosaur.
Hell yeah, man. That's why he's actually playing a dinosaur. That'd be really cool.
Wow.
He's the dinosaur.
He's
Did
like
y'all-
Benedict Cumberbatch crawling around and everything. in
Yeah, like
mocap.
Smaug.
Did y'all see the news about Clayface?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, officially,
dope.
Mike Flanagan. That's cool.
Mike Flanagan.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Flanagan.
He's
Voice
been talking about it for a while.
Voiced again by Tootie.
Yeah, please. It's Al Tudyk. It's a comedy.
Another Clayface voice from Alec Tudyk.
Oh, I would love it. Why not?
He's
Who
playing
cares?
him in multiple universes now.
It's ridiculous.
And they just dropped the trailer for the new Harley Quinn. So just
Yeah,
continues on again.
they kind of just quietly delayed it. They didn't say it was delayed, but it was supposed to come out in November, and then they were like, okay, well, Creature Commandos is coming out, so we're just gonna move it after Creature Commandos.
Yeah, just to make you wait. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't even know it
just
was
an extra
coming
month,
out. Yeah,
too.
but I didn't see no one talking about it, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, kind of niche these days. I'm surprised it lasted this long. It's still on.
Mhm.
It's like the only thing that survived the DC universe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's still somehow going.
Everything
Well,
else is
and-
gone.
And I
Yeah.
guess Waller, technically, even though that series is probably never coming out.
It's
But-
probably just because James Gunn himself was in Harley Quinn as
It does help.
himself.
Oh, that's why it's still continuing because he has a connection to it.
Gotcha.
He was in it briefly, yeah.
Yeah.
And they had the
I guess-
spinoff of Kite Man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That
Hell
too.
yeah.
I
That was
didn't
wild
watch
one.
it, man. Has
I-
anybody
no.
watched it here at all?
No.
No.
I
I
did.
watched
It
half
was
of it, then I
good.
stopped.
Oh,
It reminded me a lot of
was it
like
bad
older
or just-
Harley Quinn.
Like
It was entertaining.
Okay, so there was some fun, but
It's not like amazing, but it's like serviceable.
Oh,
Well, which one are we talking about?
Kite
Kite
Man.
Man.
Hey,
Oh,
man,
okay.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's literally the name
yeah.
of the show.
yeah. We'll bring him in. He's been waiting a bit. Phil's here. Welcome, sir. You gonna say
Hey,
something?
Phil.
Hey, Phil. What's wrong, buddy?
I thought I was gonna crack the drink open like Stone Cold or something.
Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
Batman Beyond. No, just listen to the conversation. I don't really agree with the point of like trying to establish these characters before introducing the smaller characters, because then you're just going to run into the problem that Marvel Studios is currently running into.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
that is fair.
Where
Yeah.
is Shang-Chi?
Where is
I'd like to
Shang-Chi?
know.
Where is
Where
the
is he?
sequel to Shang-Chi?
The
That's what
Eternals.
I
I
want.
love that movie.
Well,
Years.
Destin Creighton's he's directing Spider-Man 4. He's too busy.
Where are the
I know.
Eternals? Where are the
Right.
Eternals
Well,
at?
them too.
They
They got
back.
kidnapped. They got kidnapped.
Isn't Daniel Dustin Creighton? Is he also doing a Naruto movie?
I don't know.
Where's
Supposedly.
Adam Warlock? We saw Adam Warlock, right? Where's he?
Yeah.
He was in Guardians though, right?
You really could just use this
Yeah,
for any
but
character
where is
from,
he
like, the
since
last
then?
phase.
Like, is he going to come back or?
Where's
What's the plan?
Where's Harry
Is
Styles?
he actually going to do things that Adam Warlock does in the comics? That's the bigger question.
I mean,
Yeah.
probably not.
Where's
right?
Harry Styles playing Thanos' half brother? What the fuck? Where is he?
Yeah.
Didn't they? Wasn't
The other one I can think of is Roy Kent playing Hercules.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was like one of the dumbest castings I have ever seen. That was not only in a dumb movie, but that was just like one of an even more baffling, dumb casting decision ever. I was like, really?
It's very forgettable now when you think
But
about like what
it's like-
happened back in those couple movies.
It's like the dipshit from fucking Ted Lasso. That's who you get as Hercules. Oh,
now
Roy
he's
Kent.
now he's Hagrid.
Which is
don't
such a
fucking
weird
Oh, yeah,
remind
he's
me.
Hagrid,
difference
yeah.
in roles.
God. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that's not a thing that happens. Oh my god. In case anyone couldn't tell, I'm not a fan of Brett Goldstein. I think that dude can't act worth a shit.
I will say, if you want to give him a chance in season 2 of a show called Shrinking on Apple TV Plus, he's very good in.
No.
Okay.
The man likes Apple TV Plus shows.
A lot of them are really good.
Yeah, just nobody watches them.
Yeah, I can't wait for Severance, dude.
Yeah.
Why?
It doesn't look like Hercules.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
It's just some,
that's my Hagrid. That's my Hagrid right there.
Yeah.
I'm
Hagrid,
sure.
Let's go.
I'm sure Kevin Sorbo's not doing anything these days. You know, throw the vest on him.
He's definitely not.
You know, just throw the
They're
gold
gonna
vest
bring back
on
Russell
him.
Crowe
And there
again.
you go. Yeah.
Wow, I loved the Hercules show back in the day. Kevin Sorbo's a freaking weirdo now.
Yep.
I'm so
Agreed.
disappointed.
Yeah.
Well, aren't so many of them? I mean, honestly, they are.
A good chunk, yeah.
Yeah.
I think like when I think of like other ones from that era, I think of like Dean Cain.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's
Yeah,
funny when
true
you type in like Brett Goldstein Hercules on Google search, hardly any photos come up. The movie's been out digitally. Like they could get an HD quality shot, but like it's all like bad.
I didn't
images.
know who he was when that happened, so
You were just like, who is this guy?
Who is this dude?
Who is this very
it's
buff
like,
man?
It's like the same. I the only like mild pleasure I would get out of that is possibly watching Chris Hemsworth beat the shit out of him in a future installment. It's like the same thing with like John Cena's Peacemaker. Like eventually he's gonna get the shit kicked out of him by Rick Flag. And that's gonna be exciting. So yeah, there's excitement if these characters get the shit kicked out of them. But other than that, like, who cares, you know?
Yeah,
but
I have no desire to watch Peacemaker. I don't care.
I like Peacemaker. I thought it was fun. But I will say that I like Creature Commandos a lot more than Peacemakers.
I heard that was good.
Well, that bar is high.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What is that on? I gotta watch that because I saw a few clips. I was like, oh, I gotta catch this.
Yeah, it's on Max.
It's on Max.
It's like Monster Suicide Squad.
It's pretty much, but it's fun. It's a lot.
That's literally what they're basically are.
They're called
Task
Force M. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow's episode's a real fun one. You guys should check it out.
Yeah, I forgot the freaking Dwayne Johnson was Hercules at one point. Yeah, I forgot.
Yes, he was. Yes.
Oh yeah,
but not really, right? He didn't have all of Hercules' powers.
It was all a joke.
Please,
yeah.
No. Thank God they didn't make that happen.
Yeah.
I would have been the nerd on the internet going crazy. What the fuck is this?
Oh, me too, man. I used to love Greek and because there was Hercules in one culture, and then there was Heracles in another.
Heracles
culture.
is Greek. Hercules is Roman.
Yeah. So I used to love all that stuff.
I'm a perfect Roman nerd too.
Cool.
How often do you guys think about the Roman Empire?
Dude, I knew someone was going to say that. I knew someone was going to say that.
Thinking about it right now.
Oh my god!
You just now brought it up for me.
I legit want like an actual real Gladius, like a real one, like for real. That and a Kopesh. I just think those weapons look really cool.
There was a Hercules film with Lou Ferrigno playing Hercules.
Really?
That had been a long time ago.
Yeah, that'd be like 70s, 80s.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was 80s.
I remember hearing about that, but I never seen it.
I would have watched. I would definitely watch it if it came out now, just to see.
The only movie that you guys need to bother yourself with is Hercules in New York with Arnold Schwarzenegger before he could speak English.
I mean, okay, look at this freaking image. He's Hercules.
Yeah, speaking of
He's doing the Spider-Man Homecoming shot with between the boats.
Yeah, really.
How do you even get a
Speaking of Arnold, I didn't know he was in one of those secret level episodes. Yeah, he was in that New World episode where he just I ain't gonna give it away, but it was actually pretty funny. And
is that show out?
He looks more like Samson to me than Hercules.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Is that like a tinfoil sword? What the fuck? Okay, that's weird.
It was the 80s.
Very cool.
Probably the same sword from Masters of the Universe. That's what it looks
I was about to say.
I was just gonna say he tried
great movie.
He tried to call down on the powers of Grayskull, and it just fried his sword. So
yeah,
he was already buff.
I wonder if in the third act Hercules gets green and gets bigger. I wonder.
Just don't make him angry.
Great movie.
That would be a better third act than a lot of recent movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a sequel too. Oh shit! All right.
Oh man, was that good, huh?
Oh yeah.
It was that good. We got a second one.
Did I scare Mickey?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Were these canon films by chance?
Canon.
The company.
I'm not seeing that at all. No.
Hmm.
It's like it's Italy who produced it. Italy.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about Canon or anything on here. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Canon's the first one. Canon, Italia. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Canon is production company. Yeah. Okay. It was hidden. You couldn't hardly see it. Like, where is it at?
Because just looking at it, that screamed canon to me.
Okay, gotcha.
Same makers of Masters of the Universe, Superman 4, those type of things.
Quality films.
Don't remind. I watched Masters of the Universe a few weeks ago for the first time.
Yeah, I saw your take on it.
I love that movie. Excited.
Yeah, there are people that are like, dude, you're wrong. I'm like, I'm sorry. If you saw it at a different era when it first came out, and I get it, but man,
look,
no.
I may have been 6 years old when it came out, but I freaking love that movie still.
I think if you want to like watch a good Masters of the Universe, go on Prime Video and watch the cartoon series from like 2002.
The more you get
that was actually pretty good too. But fight for it. Yeah, let's fight for it.
Well,
he's bringing out the lightsaber.
For me, man, it's filmation over it all. I love the filmation.
I'm not fighting you over a movie that no, like it's so weird. You're like, why is Monica from Friends on this fucking movie? That's my question. Like, it's so weird.
Actually, before that, she was Courtney Cox from Family Ties.
Yeah, well, she's Monica in Friends to me, so that's who that was. I'm like, the hell is Monica doing here? Because now my thinking is she goes from this and she goes to New York and meets up with all the cast of Friends, and she had this whole adventure that she doesn't talk about anymore.
Yeah,
that's in my head canon.
Her prior life.
Yeah, where she got saved by Dolph Lundgren and barely any clothing, and he's saying he's a guy from another universe. The fuck you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
And to me, she's Gail Weathers. That almost
I was gonna slide that in there.
Yeah, facts.
That pretty much sums up the majority of your career, yeah.
That's it. Nothing else. She also did a TikTok about the Grimace Shake trend at one point. That was like a whole thing.
Oh god, the Grimace Shake.
Yeah, the Grimace Shake.
What? Oh yeah,
I never tried it.
Shake.
She was on one of those housewife shows, wasn't she?
What? Really?
I would know.
How do you know?
Not my genre.
That's okay.
Let's see. Courtney Cox. Let me see. Was she? I don't even know now.
There's like a whole cinematic universe of those shows I don't follow.
That's a whole cinematic. They're gonna cross over. It's gonna make so much money. Let's see.
Quite possible.
Like Real Housewives of like a bajillion different places.
Daisy the cow. Okay. She was in Barnyard, I guess.
Cougar Town. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Cougar Town. Oh, she was in Scrubs. I forgot about that. She was in Scrubs. Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, for 3 episodes. She was Dr. Maddox. She was like a villain, if you will.
Quote unquote. I can't wait
for the villain.
Scrubs is coming back. I can't wait for Scrubs. I'm so excited.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's returning. Yep.
Chop.
Please. See. Oh, let's not remember season 9. Yeah, forget season 9. No.
Yeah.
Never again.
That was rough.
Oh yeah, there was a podcast. Yeah, they were doing a podcast. You don't see anything about it on Wikipedia. That's weird. But
about what?
About the revival.
Podcast, yeah.
Yeah, the actors have all confirmed it.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
I think they're still waiting on 1 or 2 more to
officially sign on.
Yeah, but it's happening.
Probably to make up for that horrible season 9, which should not have happened. So
yeah,
maybe it'll end up better than when they revived Dexter and then they blew it all in the very last episode.
And then they're doing like a prequel right now, right? Like where they have
and they're gonna reboot it again for Dexter.
Yeah, Dexter's back and multiple
again.
Can we just not?
So
like,
third time's the charm.
Third time is the charm.
Yeah. Nah, I'm good.
Still waiting on word of Ryan Coogler's X-Files reboot.
Yeah.
That is in the works.
All of these things that are just coming back instead of new stuff. Scrubs, X-Files.
Yeah.
They said, let's just do remakes.
Well, there's a report now that they're going to be remaking Tangled in live action.
Yeah,
Aren't we
Tangled,
excited, guys?
American Psycho.
Yay!
Oh, I did see it. Yeah, American Psycho.
Yeah,
At least
Austin
that one
Butler.
hasn't had anything in a while. Tangled is still kind of new.
It's like Moana.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And they started that one first.
Yeah.
We don't like Moana.
I
love
like Moana,
Moana.
but we're making a
love- Yeah, I
live
love
action
Moana
one
too.
already.
I mean,
Yeah, Moana 2 just came out and it's not being received as well as the first one, and they're doing a live action. And you know that since Moana 2 made money, they're gonna do another one.
They've already got.
Yeah.
They're already greenlighting the live action remake of the movie that just came out.
No, well, you know what's gonna happen is they're gonna do Moana 3, Moana live action. They're gonna do Moana live action 2, and then they'll do Moana 4, then Moana live action 3. Yeah, they'll just keep going. Yeah.
You have to throw a prequel in there because that's what we're.
Oh yeah, they're
doing
gonna
with
do a
Lion
Maui
King.
prequel because The Rock doesn't have enough work. So
Maui,
And
the Moana
then-
story.
And then
Not
they'll
after Black
finally
Adam.
they'll do
No.
a spin-off on Disney Plus. They actually do a spin-off show about the chicken.
because
The
Moana 2
chicken?
was originally
Not the
gonna be
pig?
that Disney Plus. They're finally actually gonna do a Disney Plus.
Because the Disney hierarchy is about to change.
Moana's taking over at this point.
Yeah, literally. Let's see.
I'm actually
Them and
not a huge
Frozen.
fan of Disney.
How do we find a way to cross Frozen over with Moana?
They'll find it.
You know that they're thinking how they're gonna pull that off.
That will be like
temperature.
that will be
She
the movie
finally
that breaks
sails
the
too
box
far
office.
north.
It hits an iceberg.
It's in the unknown. No,
It's a
she goes
Titanic
into the
situation.
unknown.
Then here comes Frozen to save the day, and Elsa. Oh my God, we saved you.
So in the
That's the
live
way-
action Frozen, they'll do a live action Frozen, and that'll be a connection to the Moana animated movie, and then the live action will come in. It'll be a whole universe.
In the Moana live action, at the end, they're gonna have like a post-credit scene where they're gonna show like an ice castle, and you hear like
Yes.
the phrase "Let it go," and then all of a sudden you see like some snow, and she's like, "What?" And then it says Moana will return, and then this whole thing.
And when it says Moana will return, the live action Stitch will jump onto the words and be like,
Yeah.
"Ah."
And then he's gonna take a big old shit on it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Big old
what's gonna happen.
Duke-a-rooney. Yeah. God.
And then at the end of the live action Frozen, where they cross over Moana, at the end Nick Fury shows up. You're part of a universe. You're big enough. You don't even understand what's happening. And then
Multiverse.
that's where Dr. Doom,
Zora
Robert
and
Downey Jr.
Smash.
shows up, and then they bring that in because Secret Wars needs more than just Marvel. We also
You gotta throw Simba in there or Mufasa.
please.
One
And
of those
Just
lines.
bring both in. Why not?
It
Just
just-
grab,
it just-
just grab a lion.
yeah, any line, it doesn't matter.
Just
really-
digitally resurrect James Earl Jones with
Yeah.
with the
Oh.
two Mufasa.
Mm.
And then a portal will open, and the live action Donald Glover will walk through with Beyonce.
Oh shit! But they're dressed up as Simba. No.
No,
That'd be the way to go.
as the Broadway versions.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh god, the Broadway. Bring the Rogers musical back.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, if that's the case, you gotta throw some Wicked in there.
Hell yeah.
Alphaba.
Yeah, literally.
Just be like, bring her onto the battlefield, defying gravity.
Now, and what they do is they'll just bring the witch who gets slammed by the house, so she'll die instantly. So that's the casualty of the event. Yeah, that's how it is. But what they'll actually
Throwing
do,
houses at people.
with all this, they'll need an Italian, and I think they need to bring Johnny in the mix here. To be honest.
Hey, Gabagool.
Buongiorno.
Yeah.
Tony
So
Soprano.
yeah, so
I
in this
definitely know
universe,
what's happening.
John, you're gonna come through with like a portal with like some spaghetti, and that's gonna be
Uh-huh.
kind of your power. It's like
And
spaghetti
a Vespa.
power.
Nice. I kind of like that. I could shoot spaghetti out of my wrist like Spider-Man, but
Ooh, yes,
That sounds horrible.
nice.
spaghetti man.
sounds messy.
Nice. That'd be kind of cool, honestly. I'd solve world hunger.
Oh, you
That's
would.
true.
I'm not eating your arm spaghetti.
Better
Yeah,
job.
It's like asking somebody like,
Close-minded.
feed me.
Out of you, gross.
You did a better job
Uh-oh.
at solving world hunger than fucking Elmo did.
Well,
Ooh.
Now, does it come out of your wrist or does it come out of somewhere else that's more accurate?
somewhere
to
else.
spiders?
Somewhere else.
Uh-oh.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's getting
Yes.
spicy now.
Yeah, it comes out
My
wherever,
culo.
wherever you want it to come out, it'll come out.
Yeah, wherever you want. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, any sauce you want to. Yeah.
Where does the sauce come out of?
You don't. wanna know.
That's yeah.
How do
It's
you-
probably better if I don't say.
Every hole.
Every hole.
How do you change the settings?
You know,
Yeah.
Just one setting.
Things
Don't
are gonna get
ask-
chainsaw banned. Yeah.
Don't ask questions you do not want the answer to.
Yeah, I just I present you a pasta and you can eat it or not.
Marinara sauce. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I prefer vodka sauce, but yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You prefer my sauce?
That's pretty good.
Jeez. Like a true Italian with
Of
sweat
course.
sauce. That's you, man.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
That was quite the intro.
Well, you know, why not?
I like it though.
Got in the whole tangent because I mean they're supposed to be doing a Tangled live action, so it's like fuck Disney. Okay.
Will
Did you
Zachary
guys just see
Levi
the
be in it?
news?
Clayface?
Oh yeah, Clayface. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Whoop,
Mike
whoop.
Flanagan. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that made me want to make some vodka sauce.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
sounds cool. I'm still waiting on James Gunn to say it's okay.
Oh
yeah,
man.
that would be the actual.
That'll be the icing on top right there.
But Mike Flanagan doing anything is great. Him
Right.
doing
Oh, for
Clayface. Oh my
He's,
god.
he's doing so many projects right now. I don't know how he juggles them all.
Yeah.
Insane. It's
He
great.
does
Like, bro,
so
it's
much.
booked.
And he's about to win an Oscar.
Because he's doing
Maybe
the new Exorcist.
Mhm.
Exorcist, The Dark Tower.
Yeah.
I've never been excited about an Exorcist movie. Then they put Mike Flanagan's name on it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I actually want to see an
Right.
Exorcist
Something
movie
like that
now.
last one.
Yeah.
Bro, that
Yeah.
thing was dookie.
Didn't he say that that it's the scariest one yet? Like that's okay. I guess, you know.
He said it's the scariest movie he's made. Is what
Okay.
he said.
Oh, I'm excited.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
That's fair.
I mean, as much as I love Mike Flanagan, I don't know if he's really made a movie that scared me. He's made movies that have unsettled me.
Yeah.
Like that
And-
scene
and
in
made you
Doctor
cry.
Sleep. Yeah, like in Doctor Sleep, the baseball kid
Yeah.
scene. My
Yeah.
God.
It's
And
a great scene. Great
there's
scene.
some creepy imagery in Gerald's game and stuff, but like
Yeah.
That
Have you
creepy
seen-
guy with the foot, right?
Just
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
seen
And
the
then-
shows?
Oculus.
and then Midnight
Yeah.
Mass actually he had some pretty
Midnight, yeah.
Man,
He has
That
some
was a
good-
good one too.
I love his
Yeah.
visuals. Like he has creepy visuals every now and then, but I've
And
never been like,
the
"Ugh."
storytelling is like so good.
Oh, his storytelling is
Midnight Mass is
amazing.
Yeah.
Doctor
Yeah.
Doctor Sleep's amazing. It's so underrated. I
No
think.
one for
The
years
Haunting
wanted
of
to
Hill
buy
House.
Midnight Mass as a tragedy. Like really,
Bro.
it took him that long to finally sell it.
Yeah, I'm
bad.
not gonna lie. I haven't seen any of the haunting shows, which is bad.
Dude, The Haunting of Hill House. You need to fucking watch that.
But
Yeah.
Great.
Midnight Mass, like, oh my god.
You gotta
Bly
watch
Manor,
it.
not as much, but it's still pretty good.
You need to
Yeah, I
watch
heard
Hill
Bly-
House.
eh.
Yeah.
I heard Hill House is
Say
great though,
The
and I want to see Fall of House of Usher. or
yes,
whatever.
that's my
Yeah.
favorite one.
That's a good
That's
one, too.
really great.
I know Mark Hamill was in that one. I was like, I gotta watch it, but I just haven't yet.
Yo,
Mike, Mike, we're too woke, and we can't get any more woke. Too much.
I
man.
know.
We hit quota, Mike. I'm sorry.
Right.
We hit the quota. Hey, you said it. I didn't say it. I was just thinking, and you said it.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
But I'm pretty sure at one point in The Exorcist with Mike Flanagan, she's gonna have those glowy eyes because that's his signature in like everything that
Yeah.
he makes.
He does love glowy eye. I never thought about that. He really does love glowy eyes.
They are very
Yeah.
cool.
It's
He does good
creepy.
glowy eye shots though.
And
That
he
Gerald's
will
game
play
one
it.
really stands out to me. Like that
Yeah.
one, I was like, "What the fuck is that,
He will kill a kid. That's the best part too.
Oh my god, yes.
bro?"
Oh yeah.
Shout out
Brothers
to
got
him.
cojones.
Well, I think about like the glowing eyes you're mentioning, like the in Midnight Mass, where like he goes
That
like
too.
he goes into like the pit and he finds the angel.
Oh,
You're like, oh my god.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that dude. When the angel shows up in Midnight Mass, like, oh, this show is already great. We just hit like 11 out of 10. Like, this is
Yeah.
crazy.
I started believing it because like it walked in, you're like, this is not an angel. And
No, bro, that was honestly one of the like best reveals I've seen in shows. Like, wait, this show is going that way. I was like, I still don't want to spoil it in case people haven't seen it. But I was like, we're adding that special
Yeah,
sauce into the show.
It only takes a turn.
Yeah, it takes a big ton. I was like, bro, there's no way we're getting this. And then we got that. And I was like, oh my God. This is crazy. Yeah, what a show. Oh my God. I could just glaze that show.
I literally want to watch it again right now.
I watched the show like over a couple days. I think it was during quarantine with my mom. And then like a week after, we watched the whole thing with my dad like in one day. I was like, this is great. Like this is like just I sat on the couch for like 12 hours, but I loved every second of it. It was amazing. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I love Midnight Mass. Like that show's so good. It
So
came out. It
good.
came out at the best time. Like when
Yeah.
everyone was just kind of like inside. Like, all right, there's a new
That's
show.
that's why when Hamish Linklater got cast as Batman for Cape Crusader, I was like, dude, I need a lot more of him in my life because he is unbelievable in Midnight Mass.
Yeah, he was good as Batman too. I was surprised.
He was a very good Batman.
Yes, he
Yeah.
was.
He was like kind of reminding me of Kevin without like being obvious that he's trying to be Kevin. I was like, he did a great job. And
Yeah,
then,
it was Kevin. It was very Kevin Conroy inspired. It's still pretty good.
Still very, I loved it. I really enjoyed that show.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, every now and then I just think about him as the priest in that show. I'm like, I could just, dude, imagine him as like a just Mike Flanagan cast him again as a priest in like The Exorcist. Oh my god,
He might. He likes to recycle
Yeah,
actors.
I'll take that.
His wife will be in The Exorcist, guaranteed.
Oh, for sure.
Oh
I
yeah,
would bet
100%.
on it,
And she's
yeah.
amazing. Kate Siegel, is that her name?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay, we were talking about earlier about the whole James Gunn thing. Everyone like hating on him. It's funny. No one says a thing about Mike Flanagan casting his wife and everything, but when James Gunn does it now, it's a problem.
True.
Is she Ilana? Is she Ilana? Like that's her, the princess or queen?
No.
That's
No,
not-
that's the Elena.
Yeah.
Not what's her face? The
Yeah,
chick
bro.
that played voice of Cosmo.
Gotcha.
Kate
I
Siegel
was-
is
I was
Kate
watching-
Siegel's fucking. She's got it going on. I love her. She's
Yeah.
great.
I was watching
She's
the behind
amazing,
the
yeah.
scenes of her doing
Amazing.
the scene. Her
Maria
big flag-
Belova, I think that's her name.
Her
Yeah.
big flag dude, and I was like, oh man, this is doing it for me.
I like James Gunn's wife and but they were come back to like The Office and The Suicide Squad. I thought they were kind of funny, and then in Peacemaker, I thought she was
Yeah.
funny. Like I don't know.
Mhm.
The only time I was like, oh okay, I was like Guardians 3, where he was like, paint her yellow, put her in the movie. I was like, all right.
Yeah, they kept bringing her back and like everything, like in the DC and the Marvel stuff.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
task force, when they were assembling, was it Shazam? When they went and talked to Shazam.
Right, she was in that too. I forgot. Yeah, she was.
This is just a rumor. I don't believe this for a second. I don't think he's
Yeah.
actually in the movie.
Whoa, dude.
That'll be a surprise.
Yeah, I heard
Spoilers.
Jim Carrey's in that one, bro.
That's not true. He's not in the movie actually.
Jim
all right.
Carrey and Jim Carrey.
It's actually the Grinch playing Dr. Robotnik. It's not Jim
Bro,
Carrey.
there was like an Avengers looking photo at like the premieres, like Idris Elba, Jim Carrey, Keanu
that.
Reeves. I was like, this is one of the greatest photographs ever taken. I
All
was
in
like,
their
this is
fancy
amazing.
coats.
Yeah, and all in trench coats and shit. I was like, this is fire. I was like, I want that framed on my wall. I haven't even seen a Sonic movie. I just want that framed on my wall. It's awesome.
And all
I
the high
cannot
praise critics are
wait.
talking about it. It's like we're all of a sudden like, oh, we want to see Sonic.
I'm actually gonna watch the Sonic movies now because I've heard the third one's great.
Home Alone and Spider.
That poster's also good. Yeah.
I saw they did one of Die Hard as well.
Yeah.
They did a Christmas Vacation one too.
Yeah, there was like a bunch of them they dropped today.
Just coming back to that sweater, man. The universe we could have lived in.
The ugly
Yeah.
Sonic sweater.
Oh, Sonic.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God.
Honestly, once I saw that clip of Jim Carrey like just wrapping his legs and jumping on that Christmas tree, I was like, yeah, I probably need to watch these movies.
You never seen the Sonic movies?
No, I haven't.
I mean,
Jump on
they
it.
progressively get better in my opinion.
I just love the ripple effect of the internet collectively bullying Sonic's design.
Oh, yes.
And then it
Yeah.
caused basically every other studio when they bring back these characters in the live action, they look the exact same.
I just wonder what blue-clad character Ben Schwartz will play next.
Mega
This
Man.
is like his fourth one.
Yeah.
You know, Mega Man were originally supposed to be green.
Bro, look at the trench coat.
Kristen Ray. I forgot that she's in this movie.
I was gonna say I didn't know she was in that. And then is that Issa Rae
No,
or is that?
No.
that's Tika something.
That's
No?
That's
yeah.
Tika something.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's his wife, right? The guy. Yeah, that white guy that was in Anchorman 2.
Donut
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah,
This guy.
yeah. The guy from
Cyclops,
Anchorman
idiot.
2.
That's Cyclops. The fuck you talking about, man?
That's Cyclops?
Donut Lord.
Cyclops.
I know.
James
Anchorman 2.
He was Cyclops.
James Marsden.
What a guy.
Doesn't age.
He really doesn't. It looks
No.
very similar to how he did back in the X-Men movies.
Mr. Corny Collins.
We were talking about earlier, but I love that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's
That's
amazing.
such a good photo.
Yeah.
What a guy.
That face.
You'll pay for this. Oh my
Dude,
god.
I can't wait. I'm so excited for this movie, man.
Man,
Yeah, so
It'll be all right.
yeah, someone who's played Sonic since when it released. I never thought we'd get a good Sonic movie.
You did?
Yeah,
especially after the Mario movie that came out in the 90s. Ugh.
Yeah, that was a rough start.
Which I went back and watched that again like a couple years ago. I was too harsh in that movie at first. If you take out the Mario stuff, it's actually a pretty decent sci-fi movie.
I was gonna say you didn't like the original Mario movie?
Not at first, nah. It wasn't until much later that I just watched it again. It's like, hey, this ain't half bad. I was too harsh.
Yeah, that early 90s, like beginning of video game movies was wild between the Super Mario movie, Double Dragon, and the Street Fighter movie.
I'm going to say Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat?
And Mortal Kombat. I mean, for me, Mortal Kombat was like the first good one.
Part 2 was great. Part 2 was shaky.
Annihilation never happened.
Yeah, it was.
Oh no, that shit happened.
The movie is hilariously bad.
I've probably seen 2 more than I've seen the original. Sadly enough,
you're not alone.
Because it's just so, I quote that movie quite a lot. To watch. The soundtrack though is so good.
Yeah, that freaking music, that techno music.
They loaded it up with so many characters, and it was just like, what are we doing, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
And they were all like random. Like some of them weren't even like some of them weren't even really like their characters in the video games.
Yeah, when they showed Shiva, I was like, oh, I wonder how they're gonna do Shiva. Oh, she actually doesn't look half bad. Too bad they killed her in like 2 minutes.
Then you have Nightwolf who just like walks on, going, "Hi, I'm Nightwolf," and then walks away. That's the end.
You have smoke and
Baraka.
Yep.
That crazy man.
Well, Tarkatan.
Striker and Cabal they killed off screen.
Yeah.
And Rain, was it Rain that they just randomly kicked into that pit?
Just gets booted.
He just gets booted. Yeah, gets booted, and you just hear, oh!
See, even all the characters, it lasted like all of 5 minutes in the movie, if that.
Good time. Johnny Cage getting his neck snapped 5 minutes into the movie.
Like, why? I didn't understand why they killed his character.
Being played by a different actor.
5 seconds of them in animalities at the end.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
great, amazing CGI.
I was just waiting for someone to do a babality. I was like, y'all, if y'all put animalities in this, turn someone into a baby. I want to see.
I wonder if they're going to put any of those other alities into the new Mortal Kombat movie. I mean,
they should. They should.
It's going to be so dumb.
But that last Mortal Kombat movie was so poopy.
Yeah, it was bad.
I like the last Mortal Kombat movie.
Shut the fuck up, Johnny.
What? You're gonna defend that movie?
Yeah, I am.
What?
I
like most of it.
The fighting was good. The story was terrible.
The first 10 minutes is pure cinema,
I mean,
and
the
then
fighting's good when you can see it.
Yeah.
I didn't like the surrogate
Kano was funny.
character we follow in the new one.
Kano was funny.
Kano was
the opening
good.
scene with like ninja Scorpion's awesome.
I asked the question, what the fuck were you expecting from a movie titled Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
Just, yeah, better fights. I don't know.
I do think it is funny they did an entire movie that didn't do the tournament at all. Like they didn't even get to the tournament.
Well, here's the thing though. To that point, not every video game takes place during a tournament though, so it doesn't really matter.
I just want better fights.
I just think it's funny that they did a whole movie without the tournament.
Sure.
The fight at the end was kind of okay with Sub-Zero and Scorpion, from what I remember.
Yeah, my only question is, like, I know, like they've been trying to incorporate stories in the last couple of games, but I just felt it was so jarring. Then the third act, let's just send them through portals to locations in the game so they can fight in locations, like, because it's from the games, right? It's like, guys, what the fuck are we doing?
They start doing random montages and shows. Like, bro, I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't know.
Remember this location? Like, okay. Yeah. But then again, I should have expected that because the story leading up to it wasn't really there. There's a lot of shit they cut from that movie. So it's like, yeah.
They need to cut Cole from everything.
Yeah, Cole needs to get out of here.
You mean the guy that has the literal power of flower armor?
Yeah, Lewis.
Break his neck in the first 5 minutes like you did.
Bring the callback back.
I figured, okay, they're going to put him in one of the games or something.
Yeah, and Mortal Kombat,
like, okay, is this a new character?
5 minutes, they just... Like in the how what was it Mortal Kombat?
Johnny Cage.
Was it 3 where he like what was it? Yeah, Johnny Cage just killed him instantly. Yeah.
They recast him and immediately killed him.
At least he got to show up in Cobra Kai and be a little bit of a badass.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
That was cool.
I figured they were gonna introduce that character in one of the games. Nope.
Oh, young.
Why are you introducing new
Yeah,
characters when you have an entire roster of characters that you could have used?
Exactly.
Because that's
Just to tease
that
Johnny
happens
Cage in the
Mortal Kombat.
sequel.
Mortal Kombat introduces new characters on the fly every time. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Nothing.
A lot of the characters these days they don't introduce as many new ones. They just add characters from other universes, but
Yeah,
they do
so
introduce a lot of new characters.
Now.
I think I would have liked the Mortal Kombat movie if Ghostface was in it.
Yeah, imagine they just do that for the movie,
Just the
where it's just
crossovers.
like some random
Yeah.
Warner Brothers character.
Leatherface shows up.
I mean, he's in the
Yeah,
game.
let me see Ghostface just fight the entire Mortal Kombat
Conan the
universe.
Barbarian shows up.
Like, oh my god, it's Homelander.
Oh
They're
my
like-
god!
Ghostface and the Predator and Jason Voorhees
Freddy
versus
Krueger.
like,
Just
yeah,
like
Freddy
all these
Krueger.
random
people.
Just like
Yeah.
in the video game, it's
But
not actually
Rambo.
Homelander from the voice. It's just some
I think
random
the-
guy as Homelander. Like,
Aside
oh,
from
it's
Cole,
kind
man,
of Homelander.
is hiring all of these like amazing martial artists and then filming it like it's Iron Fist season 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
God.
It has so many great components, but it was just not put together well, in my opinion.
And that's completely fair. I think there's
But
some things that work in that movie, but a lot of it doesn't.
There are.
Kind of hurts. I think the best parts is Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Like those are the best
Absolutely.
And
Yeah,
Kano.
a few.
parts.
Kano.
Well,
Yeah,
Kano.
Kano.
Well, the way
And
they
the
played that
random
up over,
reptile.
I'm gonna
Kano
say Cabal
Yeah.
too. Cabal was really dope in that.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
one thing I
you're
hated
right.
about that is
He's
so
going to suck his soul.
Shing Tsung is like he's like talking to Kano. He's like talking to Cabal. He's like, I know him. Like I know who Kano is. In the very next scene, they're automatically talking like no build up. It's just like I know who. I'll go find him. And then the very next scene, hi Kano, it's Cabal. Okay, no build up. It's like I'll go talk to him. I know who it is. And it's like okay, whatever. At that point, I should have known. Yeah, this
I
is-
just
Fuck, you
wonder
guys
if
remember
the
scenes from this
sequel-
movie.
I just
I
wonder if
do
the
because
sequel
it's
they're going to
played
make
out
Luke
so
Kang
much.
super powerful like in the games.
he's about to get soul sucked.
Oh no.
Raiden is the worst part of the goddamn movie.
Raiden was terrible.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't he
Raiden's
get
always been kind of
absolute?
a tricky
Actually, no, was
character
it
in all the
Raiden?
movies.
I'm
He
gonna
was
say
remember
Luke
kinda
Kang
cool
was
in the
weak as
original,
well.
though.
I remember the dude with the hat got absolutely fucking farted on in like one of those fights. Like he just gets
Kung Lao,
pissed on.
yeah.
Kung Lao, that was the name. Yeah, he got
Yeah.
shit on. I was like, dude, what?
Poor guy.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. I was like, that's interesting. That's a choice.
I just
Yeah,
remember in
Luke
the
Kang.
second one where Raiden just gave up his powers and shaved his hair and then like front flipped out of the cave.
Out of nowhere.
Oh, God.
Wait,
I
what
just
is
thought
this?
it. This was hilarious.
What is this?
Oh no, it's Luigi.
I'm gonna miss the audio, but yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
Yo, it's the Kingsman fight.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally, yeah.
One of the
Oh, yeah,
greatest-
This is
Brothers
actually
Films.
leaked footage from the second Super Mario Brothers movie.
Is this if
Oh, yeah.
Keanu played Luigi? Because I'm in.
Luigi
No, it's
wins.
like
What
the guy who shot that
fuck?
CEO's name, the suspect they had who shot that
Oh.
CEO was named Luigi.
It's me, Luigi.
It's a me.
Luigi Mario and Mario.
I'm gonna need a gun.
Let's
Oh,
think-
dude.
I think I'm back.
Wah. Yeah, I need Keanu and everything, dude. I don't care.
Yes.
I'm just in this Shadow X Sonic Generations that just came out like a couple weeks ago. Apparently, they're planning after the movie comes out, they're going to have a voice pack to where Shadow is being voiced by Keanu Reeves. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's like a DLC.
It
Pretty cool.
I
also
was-
has the movie model too for the
Oh, really?
character.
Ooh,
I
yeah,
just
might
thought of
be
more
together.
brain rot. Pedro Pascal is Mario, and then Keanu Reeves is Luigi, like the SNL skit. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that'll be hard.
That'll be
I need
wild.
that. HBO's.
You mentioned Pedro. I was like Oscar Isaacs. It's immediately where
Oscar
I thought,
Isaac could be like Waluigi, or
just put them both together. I mean, because they're just those two just act like brothers in real life.
yeah. But
man.
I'll take it more Oscar Isaac too. He could be Wario or Waluigi. I think he's like, put him in like a fat suit, maybe to be Wario. I guess
Yeah, why
that'd be
not?
kind of funny. Why not?
Trust the fuckus.
Just yeah, just get the dude who did the makeup for the penguin to make Oscar Isaac Wario, and then we got it.
Wario. Who's playing Waluigi?
Let's see. So we've got Pedro as Mario, Keanu's Luigi,
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac as Wario.
Adam
okay.
Driver.
Bill Skarsgård.
Oh,
think
yeah, I
Adam
like
Driver.
Adam Driver. I like that. That would be
fall.
Yeah, I'm pre-ordering tickets for that shit. Oh my god, cinema.
Who's playing Princess Peach in this?
Me.
On YouTube.
No, because you'd be like Sydney Sweeney. Like, shut up, guys. Like,
Probably Sydney Sweeney.
I mean, she.
You won't hear me say no.
Yeah, with that, I am gonna have to get out of here. I gotta go to work in like
man.
an hour.
Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Hey, anytime.
Yeah, thanks for being here, man. Bye.
Who the fuck
was that guy? Who the fuck, man? All right, we're not. Maybe Mike can join now because we lost our quotas. Maybe he can come in.
Mike,
let's see here.
Would be
Sabrina
our
Carpenter. Oh God, no.
Ooh.
Margaret Qualley.
That me
Then you could have a
Mario
music number.
espresso.
Yeah, Mario Espresso, dude.
Over.
What about
Bowser.
Terry Crews.
Jack Black still?
Terry Crews. I just watched White Chicks the other day. I'm fine with that.
Okay. All right.
Terry Crews, yeah, and then Donkey
we got-
Kong. We just have Seth Rogen come back.
No, we got Bowser right here. There he is.
Nice.
It's me.
Oh wait, that was Java.
It's a Mia Bowser.
It's a me Bowser.
He became Italian too.
Yeah, literally, everyone's Italian. In
Yeah, everyone's just Italian. Yeah.
Italian directed monster.
We won't cast a single Italian, but they'll all be Italian.
They're all like, dude, they're really bad Italian accents. Like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, why
That'd
do
be
we need Dazzler? We don't need Dazzler in this.
No, get the hell out of here, Dazzler.
Okay, who's Shy Guy?
Taylor
Ooh,
Swift.
Shy Guy.
Who's Shy Guy?
Shy Guy. I'll be Shy Guy.
You
ain't Shy.
Yoshi. We're just casting everybody. Yoshi too.
Ooh, Yoshi.
Charlie Day.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just cast him again.
Just cast him again. Yeah, fuck it. I can see that.
Just
he's got the voice.
Cast him
just in a really, really bad Spirit of Halloween outfit.
Yeah.
And he's just screaming the entire time.
Yeah.
The classic Shy Guy scream.
Yeah, literally.
Who else? Diddy as Diddy Kong.
No.
And then
holy shit.
What are you trying to say?
Trying to
What are
get
you trying to
everybody's
say, man?
bananas.
all right.
He's getting them before they're ripe.
Oh my god.
You know those, yeah. You know those barrels that you can ride on in Donkey Kong Country, just filled with lube
Baby
and
oil. Yeah. Baby oil. Johnson and Johnson
That's what they're
barrels.
actually filled with, apparently.
Hey, Jay-Z.
It says sponsored by.
Whoa, too soon. I don't want to hear Jay-Z's name. Too soon. I'm in New York. Too soon. I don't want to hear anything about Jay-Z. No.
Jay-Z. I live in New York.
No.
You can say it to me if you want. Jay-Z.
No.
Jay-Z.
What's New York?
One of the places on Earth.
That's
The land of
Spider-Man's house,
Timberlands and Yankee hats and disappointment.
Jay-Z. Yeah, and fat assholes and losers.
Yep. Hell yeah. Deadass.
Jay-Z. Hell yeah, bro.
And Marvel.
Proud of it.
Worked in my Timbs.
Where are you at?
Ronan.
I'm traveling right now.
Looks like now. Oh,
You're
okay.
shopping?
Where you going?
No, I'm on the car, and right now there's no lighting.
Oh.
Oh, you're not at Target?
No, I got out already.
Oh,
damn.
it.
Aw, we missed
Did
the
they have
shopping.
the margarita bar there?
Shit, I wish.
They're supposed to be
only.
bringing
That
one
should still
to
be there.
Target.
I've heard about that. That just sounds insane to me.
What is it?
Just getting
I can
plastered
use a margarita.
shopping at Target.
Getting fucked up
Yeah,
at Target.
margarita bar in Target.
Man, my Target
Where-
only has a
where you
fucking
at?
Starbucks.
I'm getting fucked
How am I
up at
supposed to
Target.
drive home with all my stuff I bought at Target?
You'll be going home and trying to be like, stay on target.
Yeah, I'm
Stay on
targeting
target.
those brain cells.
Hang on Target.
You get drunk at Target and make your way to Walmart.
Oh, that sounds like a night.
feel like I see a Wolf of Wall Street where he's just like, I drove perfectly
Yeah,
home.
everything was fine.
and it comes to what happened, he's just crashing.
Just throws himself down the
I think
steps.
it's the Family Guy clip where he's like, he realized how many drinks he could drink before coming home. It's like 7. Then he sees a kid and like a stroller and a mommy hit 6.
You know, that's funny.
Oh, I'm funny.
No, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's Cappy.
What the guy that's Seth
You're blinker
MacFarlane.
Ronin.
Yeah, Ro, we could hear your blinker.
Which
going,
way are
man.
you going? Left.
I hope it's a blinker. If not,
Any commentary?
I'm going left.
All right.
Oh, please do.
He's
Be
left
careful.
leaning.
Be careful. Left leaning.
Oh.
Getting
Oh,
political.
careful.
Terrible driver's right on my ass. God damn it.
Nice.
brake check him.
Is it
Hit
Jake?
the brake really hard, let him hit you, and then pee your pants. You'll get a lot of money.
Oh, pee your pants.
That's what they think.
And you'll be embarrassed.
I spent Christmas at the hospital.
Oh yeah, bro.
Mary Chrysler.
I spent New Year's at ER last
Oof.
years ago. That was fun.
Oh Jesus.
I broke my hand.
What'd you do?
I'll leave it at that.
I know you're doing it. See, oh no,
Straight jorking it.
It was Fight Club. It was Fight Club. You can't talk about it.
No, it was probably tied up to a headboard or something.
Gerald's game.
50 Shades.
50 Shades.
50 Shades of Gerald.
I'm not unfamiliar to that territory.
Gerald's game scene was horrible.
Oh god.
Which one?
When she
where she's trying to escape.
when she takes the glove off, yeah.
The glove off.
her flesh glove, yeah, that was fucking disgusting.
Hey, if you like that, you should watch Martyrs. That was a fun time too.
I actually do want to watch that movie. I heard that movie's
you
fucking
want to watch that movie?
I heard it's nuts, so I kind of wanted just to see if I could do
You're gonna be
it.
standing there when watching it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I have a jolly old time watching the Terrifier movies, and Martyrs is completely different.
Oh yeah,
but-
those are rough.
Yeah. Sadly, there's no funny clown in Martyrs.
Yeah, if you put a funny clown in something, I'll probably enjoy it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's the way
Art's
to get
not
it.
Martyrs?
That's the way to get the violence across.
Arters, because it's funny clown, exactly.
Call it Arters and it's just Arters.
Yeah, Art's just a silly, goofy guy. He just says the goofy things.
He's a goofy little guy. He's never hurt anybody, and you know.
Yeah, he just likes to play with chainsaws and stuff.
While making it look fun.
He blew up a mall of children in the last.
Yeah, he was just feeling extra silly and goofy.
It's just funny, man. It's fun for the whole family.
That was hilarious.
He was just trying to be Santa. He was giving out gifts.
All right. Better watch this movie soon. Get fucking spoiled. I'm waiting till I'm gonna watch it on Christmas. That's what
How he gets the Santa suit is by far one of the best things in that fucking movie. Period.
Yeah,
I don't,
right now.
I don't care. Terrifier 3 is like a top 3 movie of the year for me, and I'm so
100%.
serious.
I
love that movie.
Top 3 movie. I don't know about that, but
That movie was better than Dune Part 2.
So
I love watching that movie.
going from the shower scene to the family being tied up. I don't know how we got there. I was just like, damn, we was just at the school. Where's the fucking family?
Oh man,
It's-
that's great.
I love that movie. Peak cinema.
Mark the Clown's just that guy.
Yeah, he's simply him.
He's just built different, literally.
He's not a guy,
he's that
right?
guy.
No,
He's that guy.
Santa Claus.
He's a chill guy.
It's like
Art the Clown is honestly just a real chill guy who just likes to commit mass homicide every now and then. But he's just a chill guy.
He's a chill guy.
Yeah.
He's
chill
the
guy.
definition of the chill guy meme, right?
He is. Yeah, if you like rub, like, he's just in makeup. you know?
Rub.
As long as he's like a nice
If you rub
If you rub him,
don't rub too hard, or you'll be in the ER.
David Howard Thornton is actually one of the nicest fucking people in real life, too.
Oh, I met him. He's fucking
That's bullshit.
awesome.
I want him to kill me. God damn it.
Yeah, he didn't threaten to murder me.
Wow.
So I was just kind of disappointed.
I need to watch that the Grinch one. I've heard it's really shit.
Oh yeah, the mean one.
The mean one it's called.
Yeah. It's
not great.
The mean
Yeah, I
one.
heard it's shit.
Yeah,
No.
mean one.
That's why I watched it. I
He's
heard
going
it
to
was
be
shit.
the evil Mickey in that Steamboat Willie horror movie coming out.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer for that from during
He
Terrifier.
actually played that
Yeah,
trailer
I saw
before I
that,
saw
yeah.
Terrifier. I was like,
Yeah,
bro,
I
it's
heard.
I was
crazy.
like, what is this?
Oh, you know what this is.
Screamboat Willie, that's what it's called. There we go.
Screamboat Willie.
I might actually watch that one. That looks fucking crazy.
Did you see the Peter Pan horror movie coming? A new trailer came out today.
No, I don't think I did.
One in that universe.
Looking great.
See,
He looks great as Grinch.
it does. Yeah, he actually looks
Yeah,
really
that's good
good.
makeup.
That's where all of the budget went.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's no way.
Just in
Like,
that.
we're gonna make him look really good, and then just gotta
Yeah.
fuck everything else.
And we bought a Christmas tree. That's all we got.
The fact that Terrifier 3 had a budget of $2 million and it made almost $90 million at the box office.
Yes,
Is fucking
that's
insane.
insane.
Crazy.
It's so
Hey,
good, bro.
Hey, which way made more? That or Madam Web?
Madam Web made more. Madam Web made more.
I mean, it might have been.
How much? By how much?
Madam Web made $100 million.
Yeah.
No. It didn't make. Technically, it made zero. It made zip because it didn't make no
From a
profit.
profitability
that's true.
standpoint, Terrifier 3 is leagues and bounds more profitable than Madam Web was.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Bro, I want to see Damien Leone just make whatever the fuck he wants. I hope he kind of stays independent forever.
Hope he
Just
does
do whatever
Patrick
he wants.
Price too.
MCU movie next.
Get him to do it.
He said his
just
dream
figure
is to make like a Friday the 13th movie. Dude, imagine a
sick.
Friday the 13th movie directed by him. It would be
my
nuts.
God.
Jason Voorhees in that one would probably be like the most violent,
Would just be
horrible
It
version
would
of
be
Jason we've
it would
ever
be
seen.
so good.
It'd be violent, but the only reason why I'm maybe a little less excited for that than something else is because Jason has like no personality, and that's why I've only seen the first two Terrifier movies, so I haven't seen the third one yet. But Art's personality makes it like even
Honestly,
better.
I think for Art, like just personality wise, I think David Howard Thornton's performance in 3 was probably the best.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think it looked like he just like he's having the most fun he's ever had. Like
He's
it was
like, I'm
nuts.
about to fuck everybody up.
Yeah, he's like, I got a Santa
facial
costume on. I'm gonna go
expression,
crazy.
everything, too.
So good.
Like
Yeah, I
there's
think-
there's a point in the third film where like he walks behind Sienna and just smacks her across the head. It's
Dude,
Yeah,
I laughed every time he did it to her.
That,
Every time.
he's hitting people with intestines during a
Gore
fight.
hasn't seen it. Gore hasn't seen it. Ooh, wrote it.
There he is.
Yo,
There he is.
Oh
There
my
he
god!
is.
It's
I'm
just
liking
such
the goatee.
a funny
Yeah,
movie.
man.
thank you.
You look like that
Temporarily.
one guy from that fire show, or wherever Lance was saying. Remember that?
Fire show. What
Fire
fire
Yeah,
show?
there's like some
God.
stupid Chicago fire show.
Oh.
Lance said he looks exactly like him, and he showed a picture of him. He looked nothing like the man. I was like, what the fuck you talking about? Look nothing like him.
Whoever that
He had a
guy
little
is.
mustache. That's it.
Do you remember the character name? Let's see.
I have no idea.
I can't remember it.
Look up
I just like-
Chicago Fire Ronin Unleashed. So
Oh yeah,
or Unchained. sorry.
Unleashed Chained.
Yeah,
He's unleashed now.
Just search Chicago Fire Latino, and then we'll see what happens there.
Okay, let's
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Latino. Okay,
Maybe it was
let's-
Chicago
Latino.
Fire, or maybe it was Chicago PD. Maybe it was the two Chicago shows.
There's a lot of Chicago shows.
Yeah, I thought they were talking about like 3 different shows that had fire or Chicago in the title. I was like, God damn. All right.
Fire Country, right? I think that's the other show.
Oh, isn't there one? called
Yeah,
Fire
that's
Country?
another one.
It might have been that one actually. I have no idea. Good luck.
Oh wait, hold on. No, it
Oh,
might
did
be
you
Fire
find it already?
Country. It might be Fire Country. Hold on.
Gore. It was the guy from Bad Boys 2, right?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
right. It
the
was the guy
son?
from Bad Boys 2. Yeah,
The guy that gets shot.
Oh, no.
Spoilers.
God.
Yeah.
yeah. The villain, right?
It came out in 2002,
But-
man. If they haven't seen that shit,
Wait, he was in Bad Boys too.
He was the villain,
Yeah.
right?
No.
No?
Like his right hand man.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
that's
hand
cool.
He
something.
gets shot and then he explodes.
I'm trying to remember. I just remember
right,
the name.
yeah.
He lands on the landmines. That's a good ass movie. Bad Boys.
I-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
love Bad Boys too. That movie's
I
fucking
love all
awesome.
the Bad Boys movies.
All
I
4
don't
of them
care.
are good.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah, I like
They
all
are.
the mark yet.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think 2 and 3 are my favorite.
I actually like
3
4
was
more
really
than
good.
3. I still
Really?
really like 3 though. Yeah, 4. There's something about it that maybe I was just like in the mood for something like that way more.
4
than I
had
was
some
3,
really
but-
good, but like the fucking scene with oh my god, the guy from the
Reggie.
door, and yeah, Reggie. Oh my god,
yeah,
that
yeah,
scene
yeah.
was
Reggie
turned into
Yeah.
John Wick.
That scene was
Oh,
Like
fucking
the actor hasn't been in
awesome.
like anything else besides the Bad Boys movies. Like he just comes back for those. Like,
It's
Pretty
so
much, yeah.
crazy.
He was so cathartic, though.
yeah.
Finally getting to see him pop off like that.
Yeah. And then at the end, he's just like, "Oh, no, don't fuck with him at the grill. Just let him have the grill."
What happened?
Yeah, you don't wanna mess with
Okay,
him.
is this is who he's talking about? No.
Let me see. Let me see.
I wish Lance was still in the chat.
I'm curious
That's
what the
not
Yeah,
results
that's
are
him.
going to be.
That's him. Yeah, he
him.
used the bottom right picture.
What?
He used the bottom right
This one?
picture. I remember.
Yeah.
Yo,
No.
that's crazy.
That's you, Ronan.
you.
Welcome.
Oh,
Wild.
Oh my.
Ronan, I didn't know you were in Chicago
Yeah.
PD, man. What the
Yeah, we got
fuck?
2 Ronins on the screen right now. Actually, we got
First
6
time-
technically.
We got
First
a
I've
lot
heard
of-
of it.
we got a lot
There's
of
so many of
Ronans.
them. He's been unleashed.
Yeah. He's finally unleashed.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Jesus.
no, that's not you. No.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I can't believe Lance.
Oh
would say
boy.
that. Lance saying something stupid? No way.
Well, I think it's on its own show, so that's fine. Stay over there. Keep it over there.
Just bring a Dragon Ball. You'll get him.
Shout out to Lance.
Oh yeah, he'll that's
I'll
his like
bring
kryptonite.
you some Dragon Balls, dragging my balls over your face.
What the fuck?
Why would you do that? That was uncalled for. I mean,
on, man.
you can do it. That's fine. But
You know, coming from you, there's a lot that's uncalled for, but no one calls you out on it.
yeah,
Me?
they know what will happen.
No, Gore.
They know what will happen to them.
That's true.
I got connections.
We got a brand new review for Kraven just dropped.
Oh shit!
Is the laugh of out loud comedy of the year? It's the room of comic book movies. From beginning to end, it's filled with baffling choices and insanely bad dialogue and delivery. Don't watch it alone, but if you watch it with your rowdiest friends, you'll have a blast.
The fuck is he doing in the gift?
So that's the nicest way to say it's a piece of shit.
What is he doing?
It is not
Is he
good.
putting those wax lips on? What the fuck is that? You know those like weird wax lips you could get as a kid?
Okay, 2 questions. Who is Sean Chandler? Why the fuck should I care what he says?
Oh, I love Sean Chandler. He's
Sean Chandler's a good YouTuber.
I don't know who the fuck that
He's a-
is.
yeah, he's
Well,
a
you
friend
don't know
of
who he
mine.
is, but I do.
And that's what matters, right, Gore?
That's who, well,
I
technically.
know.
I know, so that's important. Sean Chandler's cool.
Bro, just give me like a Bullet Train prequel with Aaron Taylor Johnson
Oh,
and
please.
Brian Tyree Henry.
Brian Tyree Henry. I always
Megatron?
forget his name. I love Brian Tyree
Just call him
Henry.
Megatron.
Megatron.
The UK people don't like him, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
They're gonna accept that. Yeah, I was hearing some feedback. They didn't like his accent. I was like, you know.
Oh, and
They were the best part of that movie. I fucking loved them. They were
Yeah.
The
great.
governor.
Lemon and Tangerine.
Bro, yeah,
yeah,
and
yeah.
oh my god, the
He liked
fucking
his,
Thomas the
his-
Tank
Oh,
Engine.
Thomas the Tank Engine shit.
I'm trying to remember. I used to watch that show as a kid too. That shit was cracking me up the whole movie. I was like, this is such a dumb joke, but I love it so much.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Pretty stupid.
I love that
like
movie.
it.
Funny.
I know.
Funny.
That movie's great. I don't like.
It really seems like Sony in particular really likes Aaron Taylor Johnson. Because like
I mean,
Bullet
he's
Train was
great.
Sony,
I get it.
Raven was Sony, 28 years later is Sony.
If you put a
Dude, that trailer though.
if you
No,
put,
It
that
was a great
trailer
trailer.
is so good.
Dude.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my
And
god.
he shot it all on an iPhone
dude,
Yeah.
I can't,
Yeah.
I can't
with a
wait
lot
to
of
see what
crazy
they do with that,
attachments, but
man.
an iPhone.
Fuck.
Yeah, as soon as I
28
heard that, I was like,
years.
bullshit. There's no way that whole movie was shot on an iPhone.
Danny
Then I looked up,
Boyle
I was
and-
like,
There's a lot of crazy
and Alex
attachments to the
Garland,
iPhone,
yeah.
but
I
it
was
is an
like, no
iPhone.
fucking way. Only Danny Boyle would pull off something so brave.
Hey, that's not true. Anybody see that movie Unsane?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
the
all shot
Uber.
with iPhone, and that was a Steven Soderbergh, right?
You could
Yeah.
tell. You could definitely
Yeah.
tell.
Oh,
that
you
was
could definitely
on.
tell, though, to be fair.
That
You
was
could
more
tell
obvious,
was
yeah.
with an iPhone. But Danny Boyle, I mean, surprisingly, the trailer does not look like an iPhone, but I guess it's
Well-
also been a few years.
Zack Snyder shot a whole short film on an iPhone.
There's like a whole crazy picture of like
A Zack
behind the
Snyder
scenes
short
of what
film
the
is just a
iPhone
regular
from that movie
iPhone.
looked like, and it's
I
like
know.
wild looking.
It's like a big ass lens on top of the phone.
Well, I'm glad Jacob knows the picture I'm talking about.
That was good.
Come on, that was good. You know.
That was good. That was good.
That was good, man. That was
Phil
a
knows
good
that was a
one.
good one.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. The entire thing was shot in his driveway too.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, okay.
What?
I
Very
believe
fun.
you implicitly.
Very cost effective.
Some of those scenes, yeah, in Justice League. Oh yeah,
Watching his driveway.
True.
Whoa.
Yeah. The scene with Martian Manhunter was shot in his driveway. Yeah.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah. I
They
remember
got
hearing
no
that.
actual Martian Manhunter to do that too? That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Wow.
And Ben Affleck. Yeah.
There's no CGI
well,
at all.
Just go to a Dunkin' Donuts. You'll find Ben Affleck there. He loves his Dunkin'
No.
Donuts.
I love those fucking commercials too. I don't know.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
Fucking Super Bowl one with him and Matt Damon and Tom Brady. Like I don't know. I'm dumb. I like that. I like that shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, boss.
him and Ice Spice, bro. What a duo.
Oh.
Yeah. My favorite.
And Affleck and Ice
Fortnite
Spice. My favorite duo.
Ice Spice.
A
character. I like
match.
silence.
We'll get them back for Dogma 2.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Dogma too. They're making
Yeah,
it, right?
apparently.
They're making
Coming.
it, yeah.
Okay, so Kevin Smith
Okay.
clarified this. He was like, he's like, yeah, I'm making Dogma 2 in my head, meaning he's not fucking writing it actively, but it's a
Right.
thing that he's going to make, I guess would be the better way to say that. Now that the whole rights issues with, Weinstein are all
Weinstein,
cleared
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, they're holding their rights hostage for like ever.
There's-
Yeah.
mean we can actually get a
2
Blu-ray?
is still happening, right?
I think
The
so.
Mall Brats was it?
That's the one I want to see more. Twilight of the Mall.
No, I think it was called Mall Brats because it's gonna
No.
be like just
No,
younger
it's
Mallrats.
Twilight and Mallrats. Is what
Yeah.
it's called.
Twilight of the Mallrats.
Twilight of the Mall Rats. Yeah. Oh, that's sick. I can't wait.
Jason Lee is back.
When I was in Comic-Con during his
Mandalorian.
panel in Hall H, he did like we got the trailer for the 4:30 movie, and like there's a list of shit that's made by Kevin Smith, but then at the very bottom of it says Clerks 4, so it's like, oh yeah, he's probably working on a fourth Clerks movie.
What?
How you do that? I don't know.
I know that last one. I don't know.
It's in the afterlife, bro. He's a ghost, huh?
Maybe.
We know there's another Jay and Bob movie coming. We know there's more.
That was on the
How
list
much
too.
longer
Yeah.
must we see them in this convenience store?
I hope Jay and Silent Bob come back for Scream 7 like they did for
Well, because
Scream
like
3.
I think the pitch for the next Jay and Silent Bob movie was like apparently they open
They get
up
murdered.
like a weed store across the street from like some popular shop or some shit. I don't fucking remember what it was exactly that I read, but
Vape shop.
It's the plot of Good Burger.
Except with weed and vape.
I'm still waiting on Moose Jaws, man.
Yeah, it's Jaws with a moose. That's what you kept saying.
Fuck
Where is it?
I want that so bad.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's me. How'd you get
This is exactly where you
me 15 years ago.
Scaring my little brother with this confetti cannon. Let's go.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Scaring my little brother with this confetti.
What a way to go out.
Life comes at you fast.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was right there.
kind of funny.
Life is a box of
Got in
chocolates.
the balls.
He was forever changed.
Yeah.
It was at that moment he knew he fucked up.
Literally.
Yeah.
You're getting a fucking shotgun blast of confetti to the nuts is kind of unfortunate.
Pretty good. It's a good way to go.
That'd be a pretty terrible way to not have children.
Kind of
Yeah.
unfortunate. Kind of unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, my friend.
Yeah, well, you know.
Another victory royale for the boy.
Fuck, dude. Oh, you're killing me.
Jesus.
Oh, guy.
There's a lot of just stupid shit on here.
Well,
Yeah, that's what the internet's for.
Yeah, it's the internet, bro.
Power of the social media.
Come on, man.
When John Internet made this place, he knew it was just gonna be filled with brain rotten memes.
Of course, John Internet.
John Internet.
John Internet. Yeah, that's who did it.
He made the internet 10 years ago. It's all
Only 10
accurate.
years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Oh my
Been a
god.
long 10 years.
Yeah.
It's
crazy 10
it
years.
felt like it's longer.
Yeah. At least
Okay,
30.
you know what movie actually did deserve better this past weekend? Y2K. The movie was a fun time. Rachel Zegler's not great in it, but everyone else is.
Oh shit, damn.
Feel bad for Rachel Zegler. Her career has had a lot of crazy ebbs and flows.
I don't. She makes a lot of money. I feel bad for me.
That's fair. Good point. Good point.
Honestly,
Relax.
yeah.
Please,
You've
Lord,
swayed me.
don't go out of your way to go kill a CEO now. Relax.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna do that, bro. Luigi Montragano, whatever the fuck his name is. I'm not doing that. What's his name? I don't know.
Luigi Montragano.
Oh,
Okay.
shooter guy.
Yo, Mario, hit your bro. Please, mine. I forgot his name.
He's actually from here, ironically. I thought that was pretty wild when they announced it.
Luigi
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's fucking great.
Maryland represent.
Maryland represent.
Yeah, Houston's where it's at.
Yeah. Our assassins are from here.
Yeah.
Gore, have you been hearing the Bill Burr jokes? his
No, I
his
haven't
take
seen
on
any.
the stuff.
No,
It's amazing. He was like, this is for real, man. Like even Bill Clinton and Epstein Island woke up saying, "What happened?"
Yeah. Oh, everybody's saying he's about to get his ass Epstein soon because he keeps coming out and saying things like it's all bullshit. This is all set up or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, sure. Well, he'll be hanging from his cell soon, I think.
What is this?
Hey, baby, you looking for a date?
No thanks, Corey.
Yes.
I'm happily married now.
Oh my god.
Oh, GTO.
No thanks, Cora. I'm happily married now.
Yeah, we're horrible people. That's fine. I'm going to
What the hell? Ronan is destroyed.
Yo, he's react facing.
Blood is flabbergasted.
He's like,
I literally was about.
He'll be all right.
I was literally about to get a drink, and then I saw that, and I'm like, never mind.
She got
married.
There you go. She's got Mortal Kombat uppercut.
Married. Bam.
Yeah, right in the kisser. There you go.
Right in the kisser.
Right in the kisser.
That's great.
Typical Grand Theft Auto experience.
Can't wait for GTA 6, dude.
I was living
All right.
Yeah.
GTA 6.
What the fuck?
Maybe one day GTA 6 will come out.
I find it so funny that even other developers are like waiting for Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar to name their date. That way they can be like, yeah,
We'd be
we're
far
not
away
releasing
from
our
it.
game that day. Yeah, we're releasing
We're not releasing
far
our
away
game in
from
the
that.
span of 2 months. It's like the hype for GTA 6 will be
3 months.
nuts. Yeah,
3 months. Like
3
no,
months at least.
no. Okay. If
Call of
Grand,
Duty's
Theft Auto,
canceled next
if Grand Theft Auto 6 releases in October, no one's releasing shit all that rest of the holidays.
No, they
Call of
can't.
Duty's waiting or coming out like a month earlier.
It will, yeah. But
Right. Yeah, but no one is gonna dare challenge Rockstar when it comes to that game. They'd be.
You know what? There'll be one game that they already know is gonna fail. They'll be like, we're releasing on the same day. Let's see what
There's only
happens.
one big enough competitor, and it's only because it's family friendly.
I think Horizon, both times the
Pokemon.
Horizon game came out, they
Oh,
always came out against a big game and got obliterated.
Oh yeah. Even the newest remaster for the first one came out like right before, or no, like 2 days after Black Ops. 6
Yeah,
came
and then
out.
like
It
that
was
Lego
great.
one did nothing as well.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that came out like when like Stalker 2 came out. I think. Which
Yeah, like nobody cared about the Lego one either. They keep trying to make Horizon really like pop off, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean they sell really well. They sell extremely well, but it just feels like nobody talks about them. So it's weird.
Yeah, there's some like silent majority that really likes Horizon.
Yeah.
But also that that game that's coming out that everyone's talking about is that a ripoff or whatever.
Oh yeah. I forgot what it's called.
yeah, the Lego.
Because the robots look exactly the same.
Yeah, I mean the game looks almost completely different. It's like almost like a survival game.
Yeah.
But the robots look pretty close.
Do we get anything GTA tomorrow or no?
No,
Probably
No.
not.
No.
GTA
Maybe
5.
I don't think so.
Maybe we'll get another tease for like Elder Scrolls or Fable. Or
I think that's more likely at this point than GTA.
I think
to
we'll probably
remind us
get
that it exists.
I think we'll get what was the other one? You said not Elder Scrolls. What was the other one you said?
Fable.
Fable. We'll probably get Fable. Xbox usually shows up for the Game Awards. So. But,
Do you think we get anything from Insomniac involving Wolverine?
I hope so.
That'd be
I
nice.
hope so.
I think so.
they
That'd be
might
cool.
not want to do it so close to Marvel Rivals. Maybe I don't know why, but like they'd be like,
It's possible.
yeah.
They
They
could
might
do
have
some
some Marvel
late
Rivals
stuff,
there.
too.
Actually, think about it. Like maybe the new character they'll show for Rivals.
Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another,
right.
Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah,
They already announced Kingdom Hearts 4, so they showed.
yeah,
it.
in April of 2022.
They also showed Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last year at the Game Awards. So
Oh, that's,
Well, to
I
be
haven't
fair,
seen Elder Scrolls
that
for a
game was
while.
coming out 3 months later anyway. So
that's
Yeah.
true. Jason Schreier, who's like this analyst guy, he like looks at all the shit, and he got connections. Who gives a shit? But anyway, he said like there's gonna be 2 announcements that will blow people's minds. I don't know what that means.
Sky re-release
Cost him money.
again.
Hell,
Another
that will blow my
Skyrim.
mind. But
Another Skyrim game. Oh no, Marshall Ali is actually playing Blade in the MCU.
yeah.
he's voicing him in the video game.
There's a trailer. Oh, yeah,
Oh man.
Garfield 2.
Oh, Garfield
Nice.
too. Yeah.
Oh, the Garfield movie too. A Minecraft movie too. They'll connect.
Oh, yeah, they'll do the Minecraft sequel. They're announcing a Minecraft.
Jack
too.
Black is now Garfield, and Chris Pratt is now Steve. They swapped the roles.
Ooh.
I am Steve.
I am Steve, and then he goes, I don't know. I'm Chris
It's
Pratt.
wild because that movie is going to be probably horrible, but it's going to make so much money just because it's Minecraft.
Minecraft. Yeah.
Probably.
It's going to be like Five Nights at Freddy's, like not well received, probably critically, publicly it'll be mixed, positive, but it'll probably make like at least $600-700 million.
Oh, it's gonna
Yeah,
be tons of money.
Yeah, because every dipshit between 9 and 13 years old is going to rush out to see it.
And Draven.
Exactly.
from 9 to 13 in Draven.
Oh, God.
From ages 9 to Draven.
That's the cutoff, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
still just 9, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. It's actually gonna be any age that you relate a child to being.
Poor guy. No.
Draven's excited for it. I'm like, what?
No, kid.
More power
Poor
to him, I
kid.
guess.
Not guy, kid. Poor kid.
Poor
kid.
little boy.
Little
Poor
child.
baby.
We're killing Ronan right now. He's like, you guys are fucking dickheads.
I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to drink something, and I can't because I know I'm gonna laugh my ass off eventually. I'm like, oh,
He's gonna die of dehydration like it's Trimmers, and he's up on the fucking.
Oh yeah,
power
when
line.
the guys on the
Shaking.
tower.
Great
He just
movie.
died up there. He didn't want to calm down. That movie's great. Yeah, where's Kevin Bacon at?
Yeah.
What do you think he's doing?
killed off in what's the movie?
Them and They.
Probably just on his ranch playing guitar.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that was the
forgot
movie.
They slashed them, right? That was called.
He was the best part of Max.
That was a great title for that movie, though. I never saw it. They slashed them. That's a great name. I never saw that.
Yeah.
We don't ID.
Anyway,
Let's see.
well, let's see.
But I'm gonna jump off, guys. I got work in the morning.
Oh, no
Thank
worries.
you so much for
Thanks for
having
being
me.
here. Of course.
Y'all
Thanks
have
for
a
being
good
on,
night.
hanging out. Of course.
Catch you later.
Why?
Bye-bye.
Why? Who was that? Oh,
Who the fuck?
Who the fuck? Oh man, all these people are, man. I don't know.
Who?
Who am I?
Who
am I?
Who am I? What you said? Just say that. Who am I?
Yeah, I'm like Hugh Jackman from Les Mis.
Oh,
His
Great
version of
Les
Les
Mis.
Mis is
You ever see
actually
Les
really
Mis?
good.
It's great.
I like his
I haven't
version
seen
of
it
Les
yet.
Mis, but I also
Not
like
that
the
one.
Liam Neeson one.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
That's
wasn't
the-
the musical one, right?
That's the only one I've seen.
Yeah.
Was that one?
I think that's the one that isn't a musical, right?
It is
I
not a
remember
musical, no.
watching it.
No,
I don't
it's,
remember.
Bro
No,
singing in
it's
it.
not the musical. No.
Yeah,
not a
that's what I
musical.
thought. I haven't seen that. in a long
Liam
time.
Neeson, Uma Thurman, and Jeffrey Rush.
Yeah,
Correct.
Jeffrey Rush is
Yeah,
Javert.
He's Javert, yeah.
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 Oh man, I would love to hear Liam Neeson sing.
Uma Thurman. Ooh.
Yeah, Uma
Great
Thurman.
Irish
singing voice.
He's great. She's
I could
amazing.
have saved more.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that movie's pretty amazing.
Schindler's List.
Like when I heard they were remaking Les Mis and then they announced the cast for it, I was like, oh, that's bold. That's very bold.
Really? Like Hugh Jackman makes the most sense. Russell Crowe's the one like
Russell Crowe.
Right,
dang.
exactly. Yeah.
and then when you watch the movie, you're like, it's like when he's not singing, he's great, but he's singing 90% of the movie, and it's just like what?
And it's
Yeah, there's just
leagues
certain
and-
actors that just shouldn't try and do like musicals.
right. He's
Yeah,
one of those people.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, his voice is not good, but there's something about it that I was just like, all right.
I did laugh at the fact that
I'm kind of with it for some reason. like
I did laugh at the fact that they turned Gladiator 2 into an SNL musical skit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That was fucking hilarious.
I did
it
actually.
was pretty good too. I'd
Right.
watch it. I'd watch
is-
musical Gladiator too.
Right?
Yeah, at least it would be different than Gladiator 1.
Yeah,
Is Gladiator 2 worth watching?
I
Yeah.
think so.
It's all
I
right.
watched it.
I liked it. It's it's kind of hard to top the original, but
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Even
good.
with the original director in the chair too. Yeah.
yeah, he's only aged a couple decades since.
Right.
Ronan,
I'm
are you
surprised he
switching to
keeps
desktop?
directing movies. He's in his
I'll do it right now,
mid
yeah.
80s.
I'll be right back.
He's like 88, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's-
he's getting up
Always
there, and he
ancients.
keeps talking about making more movies.
Yeah, why not? I
Hey.
guess.
More power to him. You know, he's
They keep giving him money.
He'll
I
be
guess.
alive
Why
in
not?
30 years.
he's
still
Ridley
making
fucking Scott. You gonna tell him no?
I mean, it's tough because
Someone said it a
financially, some of
couple
his
times.
movies don't make very much. But
All right,
they-
yeah, I get it. You made the first Alien, but I just don't think it's a good idea to kill the main character, the last one, in between the movies. For Covenant, I just don't think that's a good idea. Also, what the fuck? You made it so now the alien gets birthed out, and it's just a little alien besides the little like slug guy that it usually is.
Okay, so
So-
here's the thing.
I know it's a different
Ro-
xenomorph supposedly.
Well, no, yeah, not only that, but like Romulus pretty much retroactively kind of justifies Covenant to make more
the
sense.
black goo and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Because
goo.
No,
that,
when they
because-
talked about the black goo, I was like, no, don't
No,
bring the black
because-
goo up.
no, it's
glue.
more. My interpretation of it was more like, oh, well, it's all just entirely experimental at this point. Like
Right.
everything stems from the black goo.
Yep.
That are inherently within the blood of the xenomorphs. That's where it all kind of begins. And it all begins with Prometheus. But like what David did on that planet was, again, entirely what it's more or less what Wayland Yutani did in Romulus in their own way.
Yeah.
It's, not necessarily chicken or the egg, but just like, oh, this can happen more than one way. That's what, in my opinion, makes Covenant more watchable now than in 2017, as opposed to it just being like, oh, it's a direct sequel to Prometheus. Why are we asking more questions without answering any questions? That was my biggest problem. But then we get to Romulus, and it's like, oh,
I still would have liked to answer some of those questions.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
We're gonna get real. We're gonna get real, like, interesting when Earth comes out.
It was
so cool to go see
like
Romulus.
20 years before Alien or something like that.
It's
or?
like 30 years. It's actually set around the time of Prometheus, I think, give or take.
Yeah.
So
which is going to be really interesting to see how they work with all of it.
Well, the thing
It seems like they're teasing like xenomorphs in it. So at least based on the promo.
Well, the thing is like this takes place entirely on Earth, whereas Prometheus took place on the other planet. So there's really
what happened to Deacon?
That could happen.
What happened to Deacon? I want to know. Deacon was the alien at the end of Prometheus.
So if you
just
look
on the
it up,
he's just on the planet like, where the fuck?
No,
is
if you look it
turns
up,
into like a mountain.
Yeah, if you look it up, this
that's
happens.
right.
It turns into a fucking mountain. That's what happens to it.
Yo, really,
which is a hilariously odd
and
thing.
Damon Lindelof need to lay off the fucking bud. God damn,
bro. How do you go to that? How does it
Well,
even
Prometheus was working title was Alien Engineer.
Yeah.
So-
that's a better title.
What was Covenant's working title? It was Lost Paradise or
Paradise Lost.
Paradise
Yeah.
Lost.
Based on the like a poem, I think.
Yeah, the book or something like that. Yeah.
The book,
yeah.
Fucking love that poem.
Good ass poem. It's a long ass poem. Well,
I've never
Beowulf's a
seen so
poem,
mixed
right?
in
That's
that
like
movie.
fucking 10,000 pages or some shit.
I was just like, half of this shit, I'm in it.
book.
The other half, I'm like, it's fucking Alien again. What the fuck? You know, why are you making Catherine Watterson another Ripley? Like, she's such good of an actress. You don't need to lump her with, trying to follow Sigourney Weaver's footsteps. It's like, no, man. Like, that's why I think every time I rewatch Prometheus, I just like it more and more because it's 180, and yet you can see the echoes of the Alien franchise, and it just doesn't have to do with fucking.
I just liked her as a protagonist a lot too. And then,
Shaw? They fucking, dude, you saw the promotional stuff that was coming out, right? Where it was her and Michael Fassbender, David talking and stuff. And I was like, all right, cool. This is awesome.
Yeah, it was like the deleted stuff, right?
The movie, she's just there dead on a fucking table. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Great.
Best opening in the franchise with James Franco just being incinerated inside of his pub.
Which is the best result for James Franco.
Not even realizing until later on in the movie that it was James Franco.
Yeah. There's a whole like opening scene thing they cut out, I guess, that they put up.
From the prologue.
Yeah.
Everyone reacted with gore.
Yeah, they're like actually talking and stuff and having like
it's before they go to sleep. It's before they go. Yeah. It's like
James Franco's like, I'm gonna go to sleep and I'll wake up for sure, and he burns alive.
It blows up in his pod.
It's funny you bring up James Franco because literally I saw a clip of like where he was talking with the guys from Kiss, and they're saying, "Oh, Gene Simmons, the bassist, is his dad or something." It's like some sort of skit or in a movie. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But James Franco was talking to them. It's like, yeah, my mom. It's like, well, I think I had sex with your mom. I'm like, what? It's such a weird. Like, I don't know if it's in a movie or what it is. Like, I have no idea. But it was James Franco and Kiss. No, it wasn't the
I haven't seen James Franco in a movie in forever.
Yeah.
Wait, you said there was a movie with James Franco and the band Kiss in it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a comedy with Bryan Cranston.
Oh, why him?
Why him? Yeah.
Oh,
I saw I got like that. A scene popped up and like, he's talking to them. I'm like, what is this? What's going? I don't know what it was. But what is this?
I sort of kind of enjoyed that movie a little bit, but it's not great.
I forgot
didn't watch it, but I saw the trailer like a million times before it came out, and I just built an immunity to it.
There's like some parts of it that are funny, but it's kind of like a cheesy comedy. But I like Bryan Cranston and I like James Franco at the time. So
he's under the bed while his daughter and James Franco are fucking.
Yep.
Funny?
Remember when Bryan Cranston was Zordon and Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Yes.
You see him in the beginning, covered in like fucking paint and stuff.
He was
He's
blue.
Like, oh, God, Rita. It was like they make some new language up for fucking. That was wild. I wasn't expecting to see him in like full on makeup. But
He was the actual Zordon before he got put in the crazy orb thing.
Yeah.
He's like the
Full
original
circle,
Red
he was-
Ranger at that point too, or something.
Yeah, that was back when he was the OG one.
Yep. I haven't seen this movie, but I read about it and I've heard about it. I've seen spoilers for it. And it's like I basically know this movie without even having seen it, which is kind of sad. But
I
you know,
kinda
it's
liked
just the
it.
age we
It
live in.
wasn't bad.
I haven't seen it either, and I'm a huge Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan. It's like I kind of should watch it just because but I just haven't had the time.
It's a solid like origin movie, but it's like not like amazing. It's like a solid. Like I feel like it had enough groundwork laid where it could have built off of it and done something pretty good, but they just didn't do another one.
Yeah,
right.
They literally teased like the sequel, and they don't do it, and they just scrap it.
Yeah. Tommy, are you?
Yeah, Tommy, where you are? Tommy Oliver? Like
it does have the most egregious product
that came out. It
placement in
was
probably
like
any movie I've ever seen, though.
everybody was like, "Who's gonna play Tommy? Who's gonna play Tommy?" Nobody.
Krispy Kreme ad.
Yeah, the Krispy Kreme shit. Yeah,
Like,
the
I
Krispy
even-
Kreme is a plot device because they have to go to the Krispy Kreme to get the, whatever the fuck Rita
The
Repulsa needs.
crystals, the Zeo crystals that Rita needs are literally underneath the Krispy Kreme donut shop.
Wait, and she's eating a Krispy Kreme donut like
And she goes
she's
in and eats the
posing in
Krispy
front of the
Kreme.
camera. Which I guess if you think about it, it's advertisement, sure, but then they destroy the Krispy Kreme. So I don't know, like they're like, all right.
It's
Like,
like in a
just destroy
similar
during
vein to Madam
advertisement.
Web, where the gets crushed by a Pepsi sign.
Yeah, well, that was funny.
It
To
was
me,
fun.
it's
Caramba.
with Power Rangers trivia. It's wild because I'm like, oh yeah, Belloc from Raiders plays that one villain, the gooey motherfucker from
Ivan
Third Film, I
News.
think. Yeah,
Gold
yeah.
War.
Oh yeah.
Ivan
And
News.
it's like, what the fuck? And it's wild.
that
Now,
his name?
if it wasn't for Power Rangers,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know who Adi Shankar is. And it's just like
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
trickle effect.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that
yeah.
R-rated one, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, his
James Vanderbeek, I think,
his,
and
his
Katie Sackhoff,
bootleg
right?
universe. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. His bootleg universe. Yeah,
Yeah, I like the Punisher short he did though. The Punisher
That
one
was
with,
great.
Thomas
Oh,
Jane
yeah,
was
yeah.
great.
That was
You
a good
know,
one.
Yeah.
that was awesome.
that was
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, cool, man. I can't wait till Thomas Jane comes back. His
Warriors.
ass wasn't even Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Bernthal's great though.
A few more months to DMC, man. I'm hoping.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
weird. The guy that voices what's his name again? Nero?
think so.
As the voice
Oh,
of
yeah.
Dante in this game. So it's like what?
They like
he,
swap
he
voices.
said
Bosch, yeah.
he said there's a reason.
But you can't get into it. Yeah.
It's gonna be Nero. That's probably why.
The
Dude, the-
popular theory is that it takes place after 5.
Yeah.
Him and Virgil are still in hell, and
Yeah.
he's pulling a Nightwing has to cosplay as Batman.
Yeah.
Can't let the demon world know Dante's not out there.
Oh, all right, yeah. All right.
Great.
That's the working.
That's not bad.
fan
Dude, that's
theory
such a
at the moment.
badass ending, him and Virgil and hell just never ending.
Battle forever.
Perpetual battle.
So sick.
Dude, 5 is amazing.
Yeah. It's sad that guy left Capcom. He's gone now. He did Dragon's
Yeah.
Dogma 2 and he said, I'm out. Fuck this. I'm out.
Yeah, and then apparently the voice actor for Dante's retired too.
Damn,
Yeah.
that sucks.
That sucks.
So that
Yeah,
that could
I'm
be
excited.
part of
I'm
it,
excited for
but
that show.
But
I mean,
thank God we still have new Just Dance games every year.
Hell yeah.
that's more important than anything else. Honestly, let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
It just
There's
dance.
an ambition going to it as far
But
as it's been teased.
when does DMC come out?
April.
Bro,
That
far
sounds
away.
right. April next year, I think.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I love that franchise so much.
Like if
Maybe
it has
maybe a
the
new
Flash-
DMC game tomorrow announced.
Ooh.
That's one of the two big announcements that'll blow everybody's mind.
I don't know if it'll blow people's minds, but I mean, it'd be a good announcement to make, right? Just do it.
DMC versus Bayonetta.
Ooh,
Crossover.
That would be
That'd be
too sexy.
Yeah, I don't know. My balls would explode.
Too much hot.
Yeah, that's the sound. Lollipops. Lollipops. Boom, boom, boom.
But Gianni, if they do what we wanted to do, but it wouldn't be big of a surprise now.
I
Now
put
would
down
it?
my
Like,
predictions.
I
Resident Evil 7. Wait.
I don't know. Like
No,
Resident Evil 7.
at this point, I just want
What about
something.
like
But
either they pull a part 3 or they show us footage for season 2. Because at this point, why the hell are you bringing so many people involved with that franchise as presenters? It's just like,
Yeah, because they got even Dina.
is it people from the show or is it people from the games?
Oh.
the game?
Okay, well, I
I-
bet they showed last week's season 2 trailer, and I bet they show
Yeah.
part 3.
I
it's
think
both.
I think we get a trailer, dude. If we get a part 3 announcement, I'm gonna shit and
Oh,
come
I
at the
didn't
same
even
time.
think about that as an option.
Yeah, I was thinking the new IP
footage
that
of
they keep
3.
rumoring, but
I mean, that's kind of what they did at I forget what
PlayStation
conference it was.
events.
It might have been Summer Games Fest where they announced, "Oh, Last was Part 1," and also here's like your first look at like the show with a couple
Yeah.
pictures. So they could do that.
that was, I think it
Summer
was
Game Fest 2 years
CCXP. I'm pretty sure it was CCXP or it was somewhere.
No,
I
that-
forget what it was.
You're talking about The Last of Us Part 2? I mean,
Yeah.
Part 1?
For
That was
season
at the Jeff Keighley thing. Because I
Yes,
remember
yes.
it got leaked like an hour before.
Yes.
Sure. And then Jeff Keighley's like, well, everybody fucking knows. So here, fuck. Hey, Neil, I'll come up. Yeah, look. Fucking assholes.
He just at this point, like, just bring that kid back who fucked it over the Game Awards that one year. Just bring him back.
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
My therapist, Bill Clinton.
Have you seen the clip where he's like talking to some girl, like an OnlyFans girl? It's like she's like, yeah, I wanted to go a philosopher or whatever. It's like, do you read books? Yes, I read 10 books. Name me 10
3 books.
Like, name me 10 books. Like, that's his argument.
It's funny looking back at that event because every streamer that you watch, they're like, what the fuck? Is that a bit? Or was that like, no?
I was like, I have no idea what happened. I was like, oh, yo, Elden Ring, the Elden Ring devs are hiring real young.
Yeah.
I gotta give him credit though. He waited for everybody to finish. The mic was lowering, so he just came up. Mic went back up. He was like, all right, I'm gonna say some weird shit. You're not gonna understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
Bill Clinton.
Yeah, no, heavy ass accent.
Them. He's like waiting for them to be like, come on, man, come on, let's go.
Yeah, like you see the footage of like where like you see the footage here like walking with them up or something. Like no one said anything. Like this kid.
They just assumed he was with them, man.
He's like NCO in Assassin's Creed. He's just blending in. No one knows.
Hey, you do enough things confidently, people won't ask questions.
Yeah. That kid is confident. He's like what? He was like 15 or 16.
He was young, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the following year, he tweeted, he's like, I am here at the event or whatever.
They're
doing everything they can to keep him away from the stage. It was like
he
trap.
sent him a cease and desist.
Yeah. Jeff's like, no, he's not here.
He's in his house.
He's in Jeff Keighley's house.
Maybe this year it'll be like the movie Trap, and they just bring him. They try to actually capture him this time.
He's in a game.
That'd be great. They need to do that.
Call is coming from inside the house.
I did watch that recently. Trap isn't half bad.
Yeah.
It's a wild concept.
Yes,
I kind of want to try a Trap, but I just don't know.
Okay, watch it for Josh Hartnett's performance alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he's great. I love
that.
Kid Cudi. I heard Kid Cudi's like
Dude, he
entertaining
did
in
it
that movie.
for 3 minutes.
Yeah, his role is very minor.
Yeah, a lot of his role got cuttied.
Pretty much.
That's a dad joke.
Just go watch Need for Speed.
I don't even
Josh Hartnett was getting his like Agent 47 on in that movie.
Yeah, I saw
he
that
was.
trailer. He's like putting costumes on and shit. And
Costumes,
deep fryer and shit.
taking people's stuff,
Yeah,
blending in,
Yeah.
all the distractions,
throwing the fire hydrant like I do every time I play Hitman.
pushing people down the stairs.
Whenever I play Hitman, I either grab a hammer or a fire hydrant and just start throwing it.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Throw it like a boomerang. Come back.
Would.
Yeah, that's the best part.
You would. Yeah.
I saw they recently said they were gonna end their partnership with Conor McGregor after everything that just happened with him.
Doesn't surprise me.
What happened? They watch Roadhouse?
That wasn't the last straw, surprisingly.
Actually, I heard he was getting that. If you
Okay.
don't expect good acting. It's
Don't expect good acting. But he does have like one of the wildest musical cue intros ever. Like it is so fucking like did they really just fucking intro this character that way?
Mm-hmm.
And then the music behind it is just like, okay, yeah, this fits for a fucking major douchebag character. And it works. I mean, the assignment was understood. That's the best way I can say it as far as...
I still want to watch it. I really like Jake Gyllenhaal. I feel like he always gets the shit end of the stick when it comes to like people actually watching his movies. So.
Okay, well, also, let me ask you this. How big of a fan are you of the original Roadhouse?
Oh, I fucking love the original Roadhouse.
Okay, do not go in expecting this to be anything like it. It's because it is a far cry from that. Yeah, I love the original Roadhouse, too. Roadhouse is like one of my favorite Patrick Swayze movies, period.
I used to fuck men like you in prison. Minutes later, throat ripped out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
hell yeah, great movie.
But yeah, like the new Roadhouse is well, it's fun. I had fun with it.
So.
Yes,
Does Conor McGregor say that? Please, you can tell me that. Does he say that? Did he keep the line? Because that's like a classic line. In my
I don't think so.
I don't think.
No.
I don't think.
No, I don't think. Unfortunately, he had other stupid lines. But
I'll say he does say something about like his nickname in MMA. He says something notorious, and it made me laugh so hard.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think my favorite is that line where he walks up and he's like, "Where the fuck is everyone?"
Dude, that meme was so great.
Yeah,
he just like shows up to a fight and there's nobody there.
That sounds pretty good.
Is Daniela Melchior in that movie?
Is what?
Ratcatcher too?
She's in it. Yeah, she's like the love interest, the much younger love interest of Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal looks like he's probably
because like the way they write
he's 40s, but he looks young.
Dalton in the movie is like he's a former UFC fighter, just kind of drifting through the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
he was beating up Post Malone.
Yeah, he beat the fucking dog shit out of Post Malone.
That doesn't seem too hard to do though. So.
It wasn't.
Damn,
but
people.
What?
It was.
You relate?
Leave him alone.
If you go into it without the first film
I want to see
in mind,
pre-Malone. That's a good.
Yeah, if you go into it without the first film in any frame of mind, you'll probably have a good time with it. Because I talked to other people who were just like, "Man, the original's so much better. The original did the," and every criticism they had was pertaining to how the original did it better. And I'm just like, well, okay, then go watch the fucking original movie then.
The original's not an actual great movie. Like, I mean, it's a 80s action movie.
It's fun though. It's cheesy 80s. Yeah.
It's a perfect one of those type of movies. So
right, exactly.
I mean, it's not high art, so if they don't get it exactly right, that's fine. That's fine. You know, we've had really shitty remakes based on great movies. You know,
this is true.
So, like actually great movies. But
right.
Psycho. Yeah, you ever saw the remake to Psycho?
Okay, so
I like the same movie. But worse.
It's the exact same movie. It's shot for shot, and it's
shot for shot remake. Did you see that Austin Butler's going to be the new Patrick Bateman?
That's
gonna be wild.
That's a great choice.
That's a fucking wild choice. And
Patrick Bateman with the Elvis for that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Is that real?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
he
yeah.
just got passed earlier today.
That was today.
Earlier today.
I love that movie.
Today, yeah, and it's Luca Guadagnino who's doing it. He made Queer with Daniel Craig, so it should be a fun time. But apparently, it's not a reboot. Apparently, it's not a reboot. It's or a remake or whatever. It's something different.
Readaptation? Is it gonna be like Suspiria? What he did with Suspiria, where it's like
I think it's like more close to the book. I think.
Yeah. Just a new adaptation.
I never read the book, but I watched a video where they said like the story of the book is pretty much the same. It's just told very differently, supposedly. Like I never read it. So
watch it as being like a legacy sequel.
Patrick Bateman shows up like Harrison Ford at the end of Blade Runner. It says,
try to like shoehorn that sequel with Mila Kunis or whatever.
William Shatner.
It's so bad that she kills him in the beginning of the movie. She kills Patrick Bateman in the beginning. I'm like, fuck this. Holy shit!
Just completely ruins everything. The very beginning of the movie.
Yeah, they got some asshole that looks nothing like Christian Bale to play him too.
Hey, you think Christian Bale's ever watched it?
William Shatner is in it. That's true.
Yeah, he's the main like professor guy, right?
Yeah, it's a shitty movie. It's really.
Someone should ask Christian Bale about American Psycho too.
They were obviously inspired by Scream more so than American Psycho.
American Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's another remake that isn't like to me? I think what's a great offshoot of an original film is the Ocean's trilogy, like Ocean's 11.
Oh yeah, the Ocean. I love that trilogy. It's so fun.
It's fun.
The original. I like the original ones, but it's just like the wittiness of Soderbergh's first film is just like nonstop.
And the third.
I think
the second one not so much.
The second one's not that great. But
12, yeah.
As much as I love Wes Craven, I love Wes Craven, I think the remake of Hills Have Eyes is actually better.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, it's better. I was worried that you were gonna say
Evil Dead.
I was thinking what other Wes Craven movies got remade. It was like, okay, no, that one I agree
Last
with.
House on the Left, I think I remade with
Aaron
Paul.
Yeah, Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
I think he gets killed first, doesn't he?
I think he does.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Tarzan kills his ass.
But yeah, the Evil Dead
Tony
remake
Bolton
is
gets
great.
Last House on the Left, the original is better than the remake.
I doubt he'll ever do it, but I remember when Tarantino was saying he wanted to do the First Blood version with Adam Driver and Kurt Russell as Troutman, and that he was like, I want to do it more closer to the book because in the book, Rambo's more fucked up than in the movies.
The
I remember when he was going to make a Star Trek movie.
The ending to the book and the alternate ending, is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tarantino has all these ideas, but he only wants to make one more movie. So
I have an idea for a Star Trek movie, except everybody fucks. You mean Star Trek Generation, Next Generation season?
They go to a planet where everybody uses feet.
Horny.
That'd be horrible. I had this idea where everybody's feet. It's like, wow,
He was supposed to direct something of the Justified reboot continuation, if you will.
I saw that too.
It didn't pan out.
Yeah. I wanted to watch that show anyway. That gave me more motivation too.
He just said he was heading out.
Oh, okay.
Who the fuck was that
guy? Take care, man. Have you see this?
I won't. I don't blame him. Who would want to?
It's weird because what's Jackie Brown based off that?
Jackie Brown is fucking phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
based off.
Oh my god,
I need to rewatch Jackie Brown.
I need to give it another chance.
I
watched it for 10 minutes and turned it off.
There's parts of Jackie Brown I really like, but I thought the pacing was kind of atrocious for most of it, so I need to rewatch it and see.
Fucking Sam Jackson. What's wrong with you, man? Your ass used to be beautiful.
Yeah, I remember loving Sam Jackson, Robert De Niro in that movie.
Yeah, Robert De Niro is great. Their interactions are great.
And
Michael Keaton's great in that movie too.
And I was gonna say Michael Keaton was amazing. I liked the cops, and I liked Sam Jackson, Robert De Niro.
Did he
the
get
love story thing?
that?
I was like, eh.
Did Michael Keaton get nominated for that, or was that one where people wanted him to get nominated? I forgot.
I think they wanted him.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I vaguely remember people were saying when Birdman came out and he got snubbed for that because the fucking the Stephen Hawking movie, what's in the Eddie Redmayne one? Everybody was like, dude, Michael Keaton got snubbed again, and people were bringing up. I want to say Jackie Brown.
And now he's stuck in the Morbius universe.
Forever. They ain't making a movie. He's perpetually stuck. Someone make El Muerte, get him out of there.
I don't know if he's nominated, but he should have been nominated or won or something for Spotlight. Because I'm like, you sense how much
I love Spotlight.
He's trying not to
Spotlight's
down the
amazing.
route, and then when shit's revealed, they're like, "Oh fuck, I could have prevented this possibly." And it's just
he should have been nominated for the RoboCop remake. He's very
the RoboCop.
Yeah.
Let's go with Black.
I mean, the RoboCop remake where they tried to do the Dark Knight with RoboCop. Yeah,
pretty much.
Michael Keaton got nominated for Birdman. Did he didn't win?
He didn't win.
Right?
He didn't win. People wanted him to win.
Who won that year?
Eddie Redmayne.
Eddie Redmayne.
What was that year? Oh, yeah.
2014.
Which he was great in that movie. I'm not gonna shit on him. He
lost to another bird.
He's crippled up in a wheelchair, but yeah, what the fuck?
Birdman is such a great movie. There was a point in my life where I was obsessed with Birdman. I couldn't stop watching it.
Birdman.
That time period, I think it was Whiplash and Sicario.
I've only seen the cartoon.
Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
Not that one, the original one.
I love it.
Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
I've seen half episodes. I don't know that I've ever seen a full episode of Attorney at Law.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's so good.
Yeah. I miss those. Maybe I should watch some Adult Swim. I miss a lot of those cartoons, and they still have those. I think Squidbillies is still going on. I want to say
somehow.
I think it is.
Okay, how a show like Squidbillies is still going on, but Assy McGee is not, is a fucking crying shame.
Assy McGee.
Oh Assy McGee. God. I forgot that existed.
I fucking love Assy McGee.
Oblongs.
That show was awesome. Oblongs. Oh my god, Oblongs is the fucking shit. I love that show.
Home movies.
Home movies was great.
Yeah. I mentioned in the chat before, but Mike Tyson's Mysteries is amazing. It's so fucking funny. Norm Macdonald as
Brothers,
pigeon. Yeah. God, it's so good.
I think a clip from that show was circling before the Jake Paul fight saying, I don't think we understand. That's fucking Mike Tyson right there. That could kill all of us right now or some shit.
Yeah. Sadly, he got paid out. That's all. I'm gonna believe it. I can't believe it.
That's what you'll believe. I mean,
I'm gonna believe he got paid out too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I think
it was in order for him to get the 20 million, he had to not knock him out. So I don't know if that's true or not.
Tragic.
Fuck. Tragic. Exactly. Tragic.
Damn it.
The last memory of Mike Tyson in the ring is his cheeks.
Yeah, that's true.
I should have bit Jake Paul's cheeks off
when that
happened live.
His ass
starts eating his ass in the middle of the ring.
He showed his ass. That's what he's teasing to. He's like, yeah.
He's like, oh god,
oh, hot.
Pour some prime on his butt cheeks and starts digging in.
That's what we saw in between all the buffering.
All the buffering.
That's his version of oil.
Oh my god, he spread his cheeks. Wait, what?
Oh my god, he spreaded his cheeks.
Do you think we're getting any more of that, kind of off, but also on topic? Do you think we're actually going to get any of that Creed crap that they were planning?
Like what, Creed anime?
The anime, the next, the anime, that spinoff with Drago's kid and 4.
I don't think that Drago's kid one. I don't know. I mean, not that he's a bad actor. I don't know, because all he's been in is the Creed movies and that fucking Borderlands movie nobody saw.
Was he in Shang-Chi or no?
Oh yeah, he was. He was the guy with the knife hand.
Oh yeah,
he was Razor Fist or whatever.
Yeah, Razor Fist.
And it's funny, like
So
someone asked him, "Hey, do you want to come back to the MCU?" He's like, "I'd love to." I'm like, "They're not going to bring
the anime though. I would love to see, because it's just I forgot what the anime is called. There's a boxing one that was heavily that's what he took inspiration from with that final fight. It's like
probably Hazbin Hotel.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. That's it right there.
That's like the most famous boxing manga.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called. But yeah, that's it. I know it was like Ippo something, but yeah, he said.
Yeah. It's going on for like forever.
Yeah, so he took a lot of inspirations from that supposedly. So, which I guess makes sense.
I don't know.
There's like an anime for a manga for anything now.
Mm-hmm.
I would be surprised if they did if Michael B. Jordan was like, I want to do a manga of Creed, because he's such a nerd and he's just, let's do a manga for now and see where that goes.
Dude, he needs to just do an anime adaptation.
And then they can remake the anime and the live action.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they could do 3D animation.
There you go.
Yeah, make it look really shitty too. Because I like when things I like get shit on.
They should start doing is that we have live action remakes, do animated remakes of live action movies.
How about we do book adaptations and stuff? Oh, they already do that. Oh, shit.
That's why I was surprised that they did that when they did that prequel that's coming out this week for The Lord of the Rings, and it's like it's Japanese anime.
Dude, the reviews are fucking bumming me out.
It's a very middle of the road movie, but it looks nice.
Yeah.
And all the trailers, it looked so far to me.
Right. Yeah.
I think it looks
for me. I don't know.
I think the trailers look mid as hell.
I was getting more hype because it's from the guy that did Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. So,
he did a lot of Ghost in the Shell.
He also did that last Blade Runner one, which I forgot about.
The Lotus,
yeah.
The Black Lotus.
Black Lotus. Yeah, no, the CG animated one. Which, to be fair, all the Ghost in the Shell things nowadays are CG animated, and they look cheeks. They look real bad. So I'm like, I'm not watching this shit.
Fucking Iron Fist.
It's not gonna. This weekend, it's crazy. It's gonna be like the complete opposite of like Wicked, Gladiator, Moana, where like they were just blowing the doors off the box office. Whereas now it's gonna be like War of the Rohirrim and Kraven are both gonna bomb.
They're both gonna flop.
Sadly. Jacob, before you leave, you have to watch this.
Okay. Oh no.
Okay, just...
Was ist los?
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Amazing.
They did that joke in Kung Fury. Did anybody ever see Kung Fury?
Yeah.
They did that exact joke. Hitler calls the police office. He's like, "Is this the police? Fuck you!" And he just starts shooting into the phone. That's so good.
I guess you can leave, Jacob. We're about to wrap up anyways, but I guess you can leave us. Whatever, man. It hurts.
You have permission.
Oh, if you're about to wrap up, I'll just stay then.
I was going to wrap up in a minute. Yeah.
Can I ask before we wrap that
no?
I was thinking about this.
No.
And just end the live stream.
Wrap it up.
Seeing some of the non-positive takes out of Commandos, I'm like, are people, especially here in the US, just not ready to see big IPs with an adult animated form underneath it? Like, the fact that people complain about the sexuality, the nudity and whatnot, and it's just like, what the fuck, y'all? Like, come on now. Like, how long do we have to hold your hands?
So much of it is just James Gunn targeted.
Yeah. The switch up on James, like the middle point where he left Marvel and now is switched over to DC. It seemed like a lot of that hatred, just everybody flipped. Not everybody, but a lot of people flipped
It's just because of the Snyder aspect.
Yeah.
It really is. Like every time I see anything, they're like, "Oh, Snyder wouldn't do this." I'm like, "But have you seen Watchmen? What the fuck? He has the dumbest fucking sex scene I've ever seen in my life."
Somebody just posted that like because they didn't like that he posted the BTS of the Princess and Flag sex scene.
Yeah.
And someone said, "Oh, by the way, don't forget that Zach posted a photo of." Which I don't mind. I'm like, I respect the move, but like Batman eating out Catwoman.
Oh yeah.
Meow.
Yeah.
So, like,
meow.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier too. It's like it really is because of twofold, as James has said. He's always been hated by people, regardless, and then now it's even amplified more because of the Zack Snyder thing, because him changing things and whatever. It's like there's no winning. Right? Because I said if Kevin Feige would have posted something like this, like behind the scenes of Deadpool and Wolverine, it wouldn't have mattered. But because it's James Gunn, it's an issue. It's like, well, did he get permission from the actors? First of all, he doesn't need to get permission. They're acting in a booth that he's paying them money, but she reposted it on social media. He probably told her, "Hey, I'm going to post this at some point." Okay, cool.
He
like,
outright said during a fucking internet or during a fucking press junket. He said during a fucking press junket, like, "Yeah, I've got a video of them fucking making out," and they all laughed
during the panel. Even
Like, how about poor Frank Grillo? You hear him moaning too. No one cares about 60-year-old elderly Frank Grillo.
He's a man. Fuck him.
I agree.
Yeah,
I would
fuck him hard.
I would do that too. When I said the fuck.
That's the thing. It's because So all these
I want to see that werewolves movie just because he's in it. Oh, yeah, nobody saw that shit.
Yeah, but that's the issue. It's James Gunn, and people are just acting stupid online. And of course, they're not looking up panels and shit, or it's being discussed. Did he get permission? What are you talking about? It's not like
it's a very random thing to like make a mountain out of a molehill out of. Like,
he didn't
6 seconds too. It wasn't even like it was the whole thing. It was like 6 seconds on his Twitter, right?
Yeah, he didn't even. It wasn't like he leaked a sex tape or some shit. It was somebody in a booth, like playing a role, acting. Who gives a shit?
I saw way worse things from The Boys, so maybe I'm just desensitized.
Gore mentioned that she's done really bad shit in Borat too, and that's like, you know,
She got a politician in trouble, which
Rudy Giuliani, he almost got his ass fired. His career ruined almost.
Yeah,
same thing with that. Oh, does anybody remember the Borat 2 enough? That debutante ball or whatever, where she pretends she's on her fucking period while she's dancing with all these fucking weird ass redneck. That whole scene was fucked up, but yeah, that's great. She was fucking fearless in that. She's in a cage half the time, looking disgusting.
Or a box.
Yeah, a box. I didn't watch that again. That was great.
but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Ronan, it's just people being fucking stupid.
Damn shame, man.
Being stupid because and that's why I tweeted out this thing earlier saying if you have to protect your tweets on that's pretty sad. It's because somebody called out this shit and then they got blasted and they had to protect themselves. Like, I'm getting attacked. Well, you had a stupid take. Sorry. Welcome to the internet. You got called out. People are calling you stupid for responding.
Fuck.
Like, let it go. Who cares?
Know what they could do is they could just Twitter. Oh man, I'm getting attacked. All right, shut off the app. All right.
Just yeah.
Just turn it off. Yeah, move on.
And then just don't check your
notifications.
Apologize.
Here's an idea. Here's a smart idea. Just delete the fucking app from your phone. There's an idea.
There you go. Yeah. Well, we know you would want that, Phil.
Yeah, Phil.
Fucking 100%.
I get it. I get it. I give it 3 hours. I'm dying to see the outrage that's going to come out of this next episode.
Oh, right.
It's gonna be hilarious as fuck. And Phil knows what I'm talking about.
No, it's going to be the next episode that there's going to be a ton of outrage. I mean, there's probably going to be some from this one. The next one's for sure going to have a little bit of.
There'll probably be outrage for every episode. That's just how it's going to probably be.
Well, yeah, of course. People are fucking ass mad that James Gunn had an animated version of himself in the opening fucking credits.
Yeah.
And
I knew that was going to piss some people off.
Yeah. And he didn't even know about it until they showed him. He was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Oh, cool.
And people are like,
not even the first time he was animated. We talked about it earlier.
I saw people go like, "Wow, he made himself look like the fucking Frank Grillo's character." I'm like, "What the fuck?" No, he looks like Frank Grillo. What the fuck you want? Like, sorry, Frank Grillo looks like that.
White, have gray beards, and have spiky hair. I mean, what else is he supposed to look like?
It looks like James Gunn. Yeah.
He looks like
well, people are stupid. That's what it is.
And that's the way to wrap it up. People are fucking stupid. Thanks everybody who's on Council episode 66. We're going to the line if we can find everybody. Omni, where can we find you, sir?
No, no.
Nice.
Hell yeah, bro.
Jacob.
Beautiful. You don't want to know what you did.
Yeah, I don't want to know what that was. Johnny.
Fucking listen to music with chainsaw and brain rot. My specialty.
And cutting hair.
And cutting hair.
Cutting the cheese.
Yeah, cutting the cheese. Biggie cheese.
Biggie cheese. When I found that filter on Snapchat, I'm like, oh my god, it's Biggie cheese.
Yeah,
I know
it's
it wasn't
pretty
Biggie cheese,
great.
but it was a giant rat.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Phil.
Oh.
Except X, not on X, not Twitter.
Oh.
Tyler, we find you, sir.
I guess I'll point at mine too. I figured out the direction to point.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Nailed
perfect.
it.
Yeah, perfect direction. Yeah, right
There it
there.
is.
Yeah. Perfect.
There he is.
I can't wait to find you on blank. Exactly.
Yeah, that's my name. That's my name. My channel.
You gonna point at it, Gore?
That worked.
And Ronan.
It's a Tweety.
Boot me.
I am you.
Yep. My wife just texted me bedtime. Okay, honey.
Okay, Mom.
Exactly. Dad. Okay. Yep. Thanks everybody for being here. It's been a crazy episode, and like I said before, we have a Christmas episode. My wife's like, "You're really doing an episode on Christmas?" Yes, we are doing a Christmas episode, and we are drinking on January 1st, the episode 69, which is like
and January 6th.
January 6th.
Yep, that's my birthday.
That's gonna be a wild one.
Yeah, that's why I know.
Yeah, we're drinking because I was born, nothing else.
Anniversary of your birth.
Yeah, the biggest mistake God's ever made.
Yeah, the biggest mistake in the last 30. How old are you? 50, anywhere
25
between
years
0 and
it'll
100
be.
years.
my 25th anniversary of God's biggest mistake. One night only.
We'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Boy.
Sexy.